Turn on all the lights.
They are all on.
They are?
These aren't.
You want to trade me, or are you good right there?
You can trade if you want to. I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
It's fine. So we're live?
We are live with nobody there.
Hand me my phone. I'll tell your daughter to get on the phone, or your son. This was at Walmart, so I guess she's working. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Say hi, so we know who we're talking to. We're doing a test on the internet here.
So we're in Amarillo, and it's
We're in
sucks
Amarillo,
right now,
and
so.
I was running a internet test, and it wasn't coming back
We're
good.
gone.
So, okay, fuck you then. Oh my God! How is that fucking legal?
Well, apparently it is.
No, apparently it's fucking not.
Well, they're driving it that way, aren't they?
Hey guys,
Okay, so are you on?
he has blue tail
Okay,
lights.
We're trying to check the
Say hi,
internet,
please
so
say hi.
I'll hang up, you get back on. We're trying to check the internet because where we're at, the internet sucks. So we're gonna see if it's gonna work when we go live tomorrow at noon.
How he has blue tail lights?
All right, love you, bye. Dylan was like, I was just watching until you called me.
Say hi so we can talk, so I can say hi to you for taking the time to join us on this late Friday night. Okay, fine, go away then.
That's hilarious. Well, I can't call Sissy. She's at work. Matthew, I wonder what
Is this
he's
motherfucker
doing.
coming back around this way?
Yeah.
Hello.
He's at a bar.
Say hi, please.
Let me get on.
We're doing a
Internet test.
internet test because we're going live tomorrow at noon for the 30-day continuous stream. So we're wanting to see how the internet is, and I got a new phone mount. So we wanting to make. That's why I'm in this seat, because I installed it. She's sitting over there. That's me, and I'm her. So watch the language, Grandpa. What the hell did I say? Jackass Jones?
And it's Pawpaw, not Grandpa.
Yeah, it's Pawpaw, jackass.
Hi, Dawn. You're up late.
We are in the X armpit of Texas.
Hang it up.
The X armpit of Texas is
Amarillo.
Amarillo. We're in Amarillo. So I'm always up. I said MF. I didn't realize I said that. No, it's
He said it
Dylan,
when they
it's-
hung up.
It's like 50 degrees out here. It's not cold at all. Just got out of the shower. It took me 2 showers to get clean. I go in there, get ready to shower, standing there butt ass naked, turn the shower on. I was like, ooh, good, hot water. Go back in there, getting all my stuff out. The shower valve was stuck and it would not come off of hot and had 0 cold. And so I turned it off, turned it back on, and now it was all cold and no hot. And so I turned it off, turned it back on, and it was just a trickle. So got dressed again, go out there, and I was like, hey, there's something wrong with the shower. And then about that time, another guy came out with another shower and was like, mine won't even turn on. So we had to play musical showers.
I heard her say something about double booked or double overlapped. Or
Well,
something.
yeah, because she made
Yeah, she gave
another
y'all-
guy wait.
Yeah, because y'all showers.
But we're mainly testing the
Internet.
internet here and this phone mount. I got a new phone mount because the phone mount I made from all the other camera mounts and
What
stuff
is
we
that
had.
up in the top
it
corner?
was-
An X?
It's the
Oh,
end.
okay, okay.
But it was wobbling around. So
Really bad.
this one was free. I got it with my points from Pilot. So that's what we're doing. It's late. It's 10:20.
It's actually past our bedtime.
Hey, look at this, y'all.
we've
You see
been-
that? Can y'all see that? Look. I got my QR code on my watch, so when somebody wants my YouTube channel, they scan my watch. I'm fancy. I'm real fancy. So if you're on here, say hey so I can at least acknowledge you.
I know 3 of you.
No, it's just Dawn and Dylan. Dawn and Dylan, that's it.
No, there's 4 people on.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I know 3 of us that are on.
If you drive a truck, explain to me how somebody can have all blue clearance lights and tail lights and that shit's legal. A Freightliner just pulled through here. Decked out with chicken lights up the wazoo. Every one of them was blue. Even his trailer tail lights were blue.
Yeah.
How is that shit legal? Sounds like someone needs to ask a plumber what the hell's going on. I can tell you what the hell's going on. Hell, I can fix it, but I ain't gonna. No way, no how. They didn't pay me to come over here and play Jack Plumber or Joe Plumber, whatever his name is. But you can hear it. That's all it is. They just need to pull those valves out and put some Vaseline on them and put them back in. That's all they need to do. But
roll your belt up.
See if my key is in those pants.
Not in these blue jeans.
I lost the key to my truck. I lost my door key.
So I gotta go through the laundry and see if it's one of those.
Hello again, Dylan. I said hey to you once. I don't got to say hey to you. Aren't you at work? Are you at work?
No, he wasn't at work. Alright, I'm gonna have to wash our sweaters tomorrow too.
Okay.
They're dirty.
So we went and had dinner.
Went to Rudy's.
At Rudy's.
Dylan, you know how Dad likes Rudy's. Spent $85 on.
Spent $85 and it was the worst Rudy's I've ever had in my life.
So we've got
highly
$85
disappointed.
of brisket.
So I'm going to take the sliced brisket and make some chop out of it. Dylan, what are you trying to say, son? Don, you cannot pay me enough to drive all the way to Louisville to wash your clothes. I guarantee.
To wash his clothes?
He said, I got some clothes you can wash.
Send Danny.
That's what Danny's for, isn't it?
Danny.
We have news. Who's on here? Say who it is before I say anything, because I got news, y'all.
No.
I know.
You can't do that. You cannot do that.
I got let in on a secret, but I can't tell you.
If you know our phone number, call and he will tell you.
Yeah. In fact, Dylan already knows. Dylan, keep your mouth shut. Don, I'm going to text you. I'm going to text you. Don't say it out loud because I was told it was a surprise for me. But
she couldn't hold the secret.
She couldn't hold it.
She couldn't hold the secret. Don knows. I already sent that to him.
Oh, you sent this to him?
Yes. Remember he replied to you
that's
about
right.
it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Don knows. Never mind. I'm a day late and dollar short and very freaking tired.
Apparently.
We did 600. Hang on, let me look.
660 miles today.
We did 662.4 miles today, if y'all can see that right there.
Show this to Dylan. This is what I was trying to tell him about.
This is
tea powder.
It's instant tea, Dylan, and Mom loves it.
It's really good. And I drink unsweet tea, so
I am on my way to work as we speak. Then get off the phone, dumbass.
Is he watching you live while driving?
Yeah, he's an overachiever.
Dylan Keith. You dork.
Don't be texting me.
Yeah. And quit
unsweet.
talking.
Yes, Don, you are 100% right. Unsweet tea sucks.
It's good.
No.
I grew up on unsweet tea.
Well, that's because you're half fucking oaky.
No, I'm not half oaky.
I'm full. Yes, you are.
I'm not half oaky.
Monitor.
Yeah, I guess I am.
You are half
my
oaky.
daddy was born in Oklahoma. Oklahoma?
Sweet
Or
tea.
California. I think Daddy was born
When the
in
hell was
Oklahoma.
Monitor in California?
She had 2 kids in California. I just don't remember which 2.
That's what was wrong with her.
I just don't remember which 2. She had
So
2
in the
kids
morning.
in Texas, 2 kids in Oklahoma, and 2 in California. I actually believe.
Baby, can you get this off my head? Put it over there or something.
I actually believe that Daddy and Dolores were born in Oklahoma, and I believe, or not, yeah. And Diane and Dina were born in California, and Dottie and Danny were born in Texas, I believe. I could be wrong, and if you're on here, let me know. What?
None of your family's on here. They would have said something. But you are rambling. But we got 30 days of rambling, so start rambling.
Yeah, get used to it.
What did you do? Just mix it? Yeah, just you follow the directions and mix it with water. If you want it a little bit weaker, you don't add as much. Bottle.
Dad, help me.
Cowboys going to win tomorrow? I think so.
Dylan, look, it's powder. Don't spill.
Oh, you're going to make a mess.
Here, you got it.
You're going to make a mess.
No, I'm not.
Don't do that over me.
I normally do it over the bottle.
Okay, so she does 3 tablespoons or 3 teaspoons.
For this big thing of water.
She does 3 heaping teaspoons.
For this.
For how many ounces?
This is a big one. This is 1 liter.
For 1 liter of water.
And I might add more. I don't know. I've never put it in the bottle before.
Dylan, if you're doing it for the first time,
go weaker.
Go weak, because you can always add to
it. You can go strong because you can always add water to it.
Yeah, you could. You do whatever the hell you want to.
And you just add your water.
So we got 5 people, but only 2 people have said hey. So say hey. Come on. I'm not going to be on here long tonight.
This is going to be strong.
But we're gonna start the live tomorrow at noon, and we gotta leave here Monday morning and go to Lubbock, and then I don't know where we're going from Lubbock. So if it does cut out at any point, we're just gonna start it all over again.
Where's Mama?
So we're gonna get this record. You hide and watch. I told Melissa, I said we may just go live for next year and a half. That way nobody will ever try to beat it. Did you watch the football games today, Don? There was 3 games on today. I watched every one of them. Thank you, David. Are you a driver? Where are you from? David, in case you didn't hear all this, this is just a quick test live to test the internet. The internet here, I ran a speed test on it. It's kind of sucky. My upload speed's almost twice what my download speed is, which is backwards. And we got a new phone mount for the iPhone. So we're just checking the internet. I got to make videos in the morning. She's got to wash clothes in the morning.
Serve bottle. I had to add water.
And like I said, if the internet cuts out,
we're just gonna get back on and keep going.
I'm hoping if the internet box in the truck cuts out, that the phone data will take over to where we have really good service. I don't know.
Internet.
I'm gonna get off of here so I can drive. All right, be careful.
Love you.
Let me know if you got your car fixed.
Did he work on it some more?
I don't know what he's done or what he hadn't done or anything else.
Okay.
So, but we are in lovely, like I was saying earlier, guys.
I gotta get down in front of you guys, sorry.
Amarillo used to be the armpit of Texas. But it's not anymore. They've actually cleaned it up. I hadn't seen any lot lizards running around the truck stops, which in the 90s, hell, there's more lot lizards than trucks. But since Houston is a city full of cheaters, Houston is now the official armpit of Texas. So that's my humble opinion, but it just happens to be correct. So, you're from West Virginia, retired, go for 20, I think that says 26 years. That's cool. I'm getting a new truck and a new trailer when I come back from home time.
I can watch the live. It's hanging up. You want mine?
I'm using yours. That's how I'm getting the comments. God, she's been driving me batshit crazy for 2 days. Do not tell her I said that. What'd you pull? Van Reefer? Dot Food, U.S. Express, John Christner. I think that says John Christner. I got my license in 95, drove till 2009, got out of the truck in 09, got back in the truck in 21. So, Dawn, she probably already knows. Yesterday was a very bad day for a married couple in this truck. It was just, if we were live yesterday, y'all would have been calling Vegas making bets on who was going to kill who. But I think it's, hey, we haven't really been out of the truck since July 4th. We went through the house a couple weeks ago, got out of the truck for a minute, but we really haven't had any time out of the truck since July. So I think it's partly she's out of medicine, and the other part is we are in Amarillo, David. Amarillo, Texas. But the other part is I think we're ready to get out of the truck for a little bit. We're going to be home we're going to get home on the 21st, and we're going to stay until the 2nd. So it's time to get out of the truck for a little bit. We got a hotel reserved for the 30th, 31st, and the 1st. So we check in on the 30th, and we're checking out on the 2nd, and we should have a loadout on the 2nd, going back up to the yard to hopefully get my new truck and trailer. So I'm going from a step deck into a RGN. So I did RGN from 95, well, probably more like 95 to 09 I did RGN. So why are you telling me to shush? What do I do now? David, did you tell me where you were from? West Virginia, that's right, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm only 49, but like 80% of my viewers are older. And I'm not trying to call y'all old, but I started this channel to teach the new people, the new incoming generation, if you will, the right and the wrong way of doing stuff. But most of my viewers are older because it shows me the demographics on the YouTube. It shows me ages and locations. It doesn't show me cities and states. What are you telling me to shush for?
If you look, you can see.
I just told him I'm getting a new one. I didn't tell him what it was. It's supposedly a surprise for me. Turn that volume down. At least it's not lagging that much tonight.
It's not, which surprises me.
The other lives we have done.
I need that cord because your phone's almost dead.
Primal Smash. I have seen that. Do I know you? He's 31. You've never been up I-81 through Martin. Yeah. I've traveled 81.
Give me that charger.
A lot. If I can stay off of 95, I will stay off of 95.
Oh my gosh, that is not the highway to be on.
I do not like 95. I don't like all the traffic. The people over there can't drive.
81's actually a very pretty drive.
It is.
I like 81.
Is 81 where the lake is? Coming out of Georgia? Is that 81?
Coming out of Georgia? Our lake?
Yeah.
Hartwell?
Hartwell. I think Hartwell's on 81, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Oh. Okay. Well, when are you coming over?
Fencing coils.
When are you coming over?
Fencing coils.
That wire mesh shit, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. He had the coils and I had the mesh.
I think so.
Okay.
When are you coming over?
Because I've seen you commenting.
You need to come on over.
Yeah, we need drivers bad.
Yeah,
we added 30.
They need flatbed and step deck drivers bad.
This truck and this trailer is fixing to be available.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll tell you where it's the worst. All the way from...
He's put 130,000 miles on this truck in a year, though.
All the 95 is the worst. Let's see, in Florida, all the way up to Connecticut. That's the worst part of I-95, which is the whole damn thing.
I just hate 95. 95 sucks.
The reason we don't like 95 is
we made the mistake last year.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Sunday after Thanksgiving, we left Connecticut going to Orlando, and we get on 95. And we drove for 11 hours. We made 300 miles.
That is no joke.
We stopped off at a rest area.
After Thanksgiving.
And everything in the vending machines, everything in the soda machine was empty. That's how bad the traffic was.
It was bad.
So, my dispatcher knows I don't like going over there. He'll still send me over there every now and then.
Well, the money's better there.
But...
He's like, I can believe
that.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I hate 95. God almighty. I would rather spend most of my time out west. But I need that cup.
Well, I need that cup too.
we're not going to go out west while we're doing this live because you'll lose internet service.
Well, if we stay down southwest, we'd probably be okay. We
can't go to California on the live.
We cannot go through.
We will lose internet
Utah
going through the desert.
Or Oregon or none of that shit. Can't go through any of that shit. But
I did a lot of West Coast running. Yeah, I like it out there. When we get we should be retired hopefully in 4 to 5 years at the max. And we're going to spend the majority of our time in our RV traipsing around the Bureau of Land Management doing that free boondocking stuff.
In case y'all don't know, this channel's going to transition to RV when we retire.
Yeah, in about 4 years, 5 years.
We're still going to have it, but it's going to be RV, and it's going to be updating RV, adding solar, and
it's going to be everything.
Stuff. I-24. Oof. New Jersey to Modesto. I couldn't imagine. That's a long damn drive.
That is a long damn drive right there.
That's a long drive.
I don't mind California. What aggravates me about California is the 55. I haven't had any problems in the DOT scales.
I just sat and bullshitted with one for an hour and a half.
The first time I went to California. Well, the first time I went to California was in the 90s, and we crossed the border, dropped the trailer, grabbed another trailer, and hauled ass and got out of there. Because our company had strictly California drivers. But the first time I actually went into California and made a drop and pick up and all that, I was a wide load.
Yes, it does, David.
Yeah, 55 sucks. At least Ohio's not 55 anymore.
I started to say, but Illinois, if you're oversized, Illinois or Indiana is.
I do a lot of oversized, and Ohio used to be strictly 55. But anyway, we're in LA County, and we did not read the special conditions on the permit, and it says right lane only. And I got over into the middle lane.
I started to say, we didn't have the special conditions.
Yeah, we didn't have them.
We had the permit and some other part of the permit that we were supposed to have.
So it's 8 o'clock in the morning, LA County, I-10, and I get in the middle lane, and as soon as I look from that mirror to that mirror, DOT was pulling me over. I got no ticket, and we bullshitted with him for over an hour on the side of the road. Nicest DOT guy I've ever met in my life.
And you want to know something? They make about 130 grand a year.
130 to 150 grand a year to be a DOT officer in California. He said he can't wait to retire to get the hell out of there. But no ticket. That was the most impressive. But the last time I was in California, I saw one highway patrol, and every scale I went by was closed. So I don't know if it was just lucky or if they were off doing training, because I know Texas will do that.
Yeah, that's what I said too. It was 130 grand a year for a DOT cop.
Yeah.
They don't pay that good that I know of.
California they do. But, it takes all of that to live out there.
All right, David. Hopefully you'll get on with the live when we start tomorrow at noon. And have a Merry Christmas to you too.
Appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to be live for 30 to 60 days, so hop on anytime you want. Thank you for joining us. I'm about ready for bed too. Is the internet okay? Is it fuzzy? Is it skipping? Any of that stuff?
Lagging, anything?
Tomorrow at noon, yes sir, Central Time. So that would be 1 o'clock your time. Right when the football games are coming on. Y'all get to hear me watch
You're
football.
gonna hear him yell and scream at the Cowboys tomorrow.
Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Okay, internet. Don says it looks good.
Cool.
Very good. Thank you. We went and bought, for those of you that don't know, there's 6 people on here and only 3 people have said hey. We went and bought an iPhone.
2 of them are us.
Oh, well, that makes me feel real good. So I'm talking to 4 people. But
Yeah.
hey, 4 people's better than no people's.
That's funny.
We went and bought an iPhone strictly for
don't throw the
live
Christmas
streaming.
tree. I don't even get a Christmas tree anymore, Dawn.
Don, you know damn good and well you enjoyed that whole daggum show I put on.
He undecorated my Christmas tree 3 times.
I got so pissed off at the Cowboys and Eagles game back in. It was the
15?
last game in Texas Stadium. So it was 07? 08?
No,
I don't know.
we were in Corinth.
We were in Corinth, so it was.
And that was after 09.
Okay, I don't remember what year it was. I think it was the last game in Cowboy Stadium.
I don't
know. Anyway,
all I know is
we
I
played-
got to buy new Christmas stuff.
we
for next
played
year.
like shit, and I took my Christmas tree and I chunked that thing down the hall, and she
3 times.
never said a word. And then I
3
went over and during the
times.
commercial break and I set it back up, and then they screwed up again. I threw it back down the hallway, and next commercial break I set it back up. And Don's sitting over there on the couch, just laughing his ass off. And the
3
third time I did it,
times.
she looked at me and never said a word. But next Christmas, I had to buy her a new Christmas tree, new lights, new ornaments,
New everything.
everything. So that was a very expensive temper tantrum. Kind of like when
That's greatness.
I got me a little. Hey, comment on that so it'll go up so I can read his comment.
Okay. Whose comment?
Primals.
Says I got me a little Christmas snow orb for my decorations. Are
Oh,
you a
okay.
driver?
Yeah, he's the one I met at that loader.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
At that
right.
load.
He wanted to get lights and a wreath for the front of the truck, and I told him, I said, that kind of looks corny, but I kind of like it now.
Too late now.
I kind of like it now, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's his comment.
You're funny.
See,
Mom.
there's on her phone. There's a little heart,
There's one on your phone too.
and that blocks some of the messages. So, but when we start this live stream, guys, we're just gonna. It's just gonna be. We're,
you can see them coming up on the top too.
yeah, but it's hard to read up there.
No, I'm saying when I'm hitting them,
Yeah,
you can see them on the comments and stuff.
I seen a guy in Tennessee with the wreath on his hood. Yeah, I wanted to get one, but she
thought
wouldn't
it
let
looked
me.
silly.
And in Texas,
I kind of like the double candy cane though. That one's kind of
but
cute.
the problem is in candy canes are red and white. In
Yeah, I know.
Texas,
But
we
you can do them any color you want.
we had a guy that lived across the street that put a wreath on the front of his pickup truck, red and white, and he got pulled over and gave a ticket because you can't do that. You can't have red or blue, even if it's Christmas, on the front of your truck.
You can have green and white. You can
So
do green and white.
I don't know. But then again, I wish I'd have got it on film. We had a Freightliner pull through here a while ago.
Yeah.
Every clearance light on that truck was blue.
And it was
Even his
bright.
trailer tail
Tail
lights
lights.
were blue. It's like, how is that legal? I wonder if he has a switch that
It
he
was
can flip
bright.
to change them to yellow.
I don't know.
That's the only way. You can't go through a way station with all blue lights and them wave you on through. Have a good night. I don't buy that
Obviously
for a
you
damn
can,
minute.
'cause
I
his ass
bet
was
you
blue.
he's got a toggle switch in here that flips that shit to yellow.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Y'all are going to probably, I don't know if I'm going to have it done before the live stream starts, but I'm going to clean the truck tomorrow. I'm going to do laundry in the morning. Steven's got to go inside and work, and when he goes inside, he's not going to take the live with him. So
If we're live by then, I'm gonna try to be done doing videos by.
So y'all can sit and watch football or listen to us watch football.
I wonder if I can even let them hear football. I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's in the background. It's not like you're
I'm
showing.
not going to show
Yeah,
it.
it's not like you're going to be playing the game.
But anyway, she's going to be the main one doing comments during most of this live stream.
Because he'll be driving.
I'll be driving. But y'all are going to get to go to
we don't know
family functions, and
we don't know if they're legal or not. This guy was lit up literally like a damn Christmas tree.
That's what I was
all
saying.
Blue lights.
And he had chicken lights up and down his truck and his trailer, which I'm okay with Freightliner. I don't prefer Freightliner. I'm in a Freightliner right now. I'm going to hopefully a Peterbilt.
As long as you don't show the football game, yeah. I don't think we'll show the football game.
No, we're not going to show it.
It'll be up there where it's sitting now, and
no,
you'll see
or
us
we'll have it back here on that other mount.
But it's not going to be facing the TV. Now, let me tell you guys. Do you think we should get a 48-inch TV in our cab? We have a 40-inch now, and he wants to go bigger. It's
go
already
big
blinding me.
or go home.
No.
I watched some YouTube.
No.
I watched some YouTube videos today.
On TVs, installing TVs in a truck.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out where the truck I'm supposedly getting, where the mount is. What's it say? If it will fit, do it. Hell yeah! Thank you, Don. But anyway,
Don,
I'm supposedly.
This TV is huge.
I'm supposedly getting a Peterbilt. What they actually give me when we get there, I don't know if this girl is pulling my chain or not. Maria, if you happen to come on, because now we have 5, so it might be Maria. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what truck I'm getting for sure until they actually.
If it fits, why the hell not? You guys, come on.
But I was looking at where the mounts were, because the pictures of the truck I'm looking at doesn't show it. And so I was playing with that, and this guy says, you know, I was able to fit a 48-inch TV in the back of this Peterbilt Ultraloft 579. And I was like, well, Ultraloft is bigger, but if I can fit a 48-inch TV in here.
I'm saying nope.
Bigger
is better in Texas. At Dawn, we're not in Texas very often.
No, we're not.
We're going to be mostly Illinois and Indiana.
We spend a lot of time in
Illinois.
We spend a lot of time in the Democratic states too. If that offends you, I apologize.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I need a massage. My neck and shoulders are killing me.
What? Midem? What is Midem?
It's probably... You're from Texas? Yes, I know we're from Texas. Midwest is good. That's what we were told.
That's usually where I stay, especially in the wintertime. I usually stay in the Midwest. But I had my options on where I was going. This load was paying a little bit more for the same amount of mileage. And I really didn't want to... Where was Alabama? It was a 3-stop load going to Alabama.
Yeah, it was 3 stops.
For less than what this one is. It's 1 stop. And I'm hoping my dispatcher, since I'm in Texas now, we live in Texas...
He keeps us in Texas for a couple days.
That we'll just float around Texas until whatever day the 21st is. I think it's Thursday. And then we drop. And
that's what we're told too.
That's
what we're told too. That's where the money is. Who do you drive for? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
My hair's dry now, so I put my curl stuff in it.
I put the curl stuff in my hair too. It just didn't work.
You don't have none.
HMD, that's okay. Do you like it over there? I don't remember what you said you was getting paid. I think you said you was getting mileage, if I remember correctly. Don't get me lying, though.
You've talked to so many
people.
I
talked to so many people.
You probably wouldn't remember anyways.
But if you come over here, just saying.
You get your option, though.
If you come over here, you can have this truck, this trailer, and I'm leaving my 40-inch TV in it. Mounted.
Yes, we are.
Free TV.
Free TV. We might have a deep freeze for sale too. Yeah, it's CPM there. Do you like the CPM, or would you prefer to do what is it called that you do? Percentage. Because you can do percentage here or mileage. Is that the only two ways they pay?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I did to that finger, but it finally quit hurting. But now that skin around it is
Real
like
hard?
dead and hard.
Yeah. It was probably a runaround. You don't want to go to California on Monday? Hell no, we don't want to go to California on Monday. Hi,
No.
Danny. I don't know who you are, but
Hi,
hello.
Danny. Where are you from? Do you drive? You retired? Most of my viewers are retired. Primal, you're the
Why would we want to go to California on Monday or any other day for that matter?
Russians in Chicago.
I'm just
You know, I'll be honest. My company, we're not owned by Russians, but we're owned by a Ukrainian guy. But he speaks,
Oh, they are awesome.
he speaks better English than I do, because I've gotten some nasty comments that I don't speak English. Speak Texan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As far as cents per mile versus percentage,
It, for the most part, it's gonna be close. I usually check my pay stubs every week, and it shows me how many miles I ran, loaded and empty, total, all this bunch of stuff, and I'll run it by the 80 cents per mile that they.
yeah, they do 80 cents per mile here in flatbed step day.
No, 85.
Is it
I
85?
think it's 85.
I know they do what, 70
It's
in reefer or
it's
van?
75 in reefer and van, and 85 in flatbed and step deck, and 80 if you're a team in reefer or van. I got to go to the office in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna get them to give me an updated pay sheet.
Yeah.
But when we go home, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a bunch of videos.
Y'all are gonna get to see us do a lot of computer work.
I gotta
Take you guys down to the hot tub and swimming pool when we go
Yeah.
down to the hot tub.
We're gonna go hot tubbing.
We need to invite
We-
the kids
we
over
might-
or something so
we-
we have a hot tub party.
We might go skinny dipping.
I don't freaking think so. Nobody wants to see this fat ass naked.
Nobody wants to
so.
see mine either right here, do you?
Not happening.
But anyway, what I was saying is cents per mile versus percentage. I would say it's going to be within about $300 of each other every week. But 95% of the time, you're going to make more on percentage. Like I don't know if you got on here the other live stream. I don't run hard. I have put 130,000 miles on this truck in a little over a year. When I say a little over a year, I mean like
A
year
weeks.
and a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know, I could take the time. I have all my paycheck stubs, and I could take the time to go and figure it out, what I would have made percentage, what I made percentage versus what mileage would be. But 95% of the time, I make more on percentage, and I don't run hard. So, I don't mind going to California, but not Christmas week.
I want to go to California when we're in an RV where we can actually stop and visit places that I want to see.
Show them the picture from Washington. No, I'm not doing that, Dawn. You can go soak your head in Epsom salt. That ain't gonna happen. The Lincoln Monument.
I forgot about that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I should have showed Mom just to,
You
Put-
dispatch what? What are SDs? Step decks?
That's what I run. About 2,500 miles.
Dawn, you keep that to yourself, damn it.
Who do you dispatch for, Danny?
He does about 2,500 miles a week.
That's about what we run.
Yeah, that's about
That's
what we
about
run.
what we run. How often are you home?
That's the thing with Vista is their home time. That's what turns a lot of
That's
people
the
off.
thing. Yeah, Don has a lot of secrets.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
does.
that's the only drawback about Vista that I don't like, but it does not affect me, is they changed their home time
Yeah.
to
It's weird. We
it's
have to
very-
have Maria.
There's a
explain it.
video, my 100th video is Maria, which is the
He
head
works
over.
4 weeks and he's home 1 week. Well, then you would. Be
That's
fine
about
here.
right. That's about what we do here. But anyway, if you watch the 100th video, there's a part in there where I'm interviewing Maria, which is the head over recruiting, and she's explaining the home time and how they do it. But what they've got to do, or what they've started doing, is nobody takes their truck home anymore. You take the truck back to the yard, you clean it out, you put everything in a box, they store it in the warehouse for you, they buy you a plane ticket, you fly home, you're home for your week, they buy you another plane ticket, they bring you back to the yard. If
And
your
you don't
truck
end
is
up
still
with your
there,
truck.
you get your truck back. If not, then you get in another truck. I don't like that. I told them, I said, I'm not doing that. And they're like, well, you don't have to, because you only go home 2 or 3 times a year. So if you stay out like we do, then you can do anything you want to. I don't
Pretty
ask
much.
permission to go home. I tell them I'm going home. And they even have a email request at vista something.com that drivers are supposed to email their home time request to. And the only time I sent it was, I'm not asking, I'm telling, I'm going home. And Jennifer, which is the recruiting or the HR lady, she's the one that gets those. And last time I saw her, I asked her, I said, did you get my email? She's like, yeah. She said, but with the amount of time you stay out on the road, you can do what the hell you want to. So I don't stay out that long to where I can do what the hell I want to. I stay out that long because we want to retire in about 4 or 5 years.
And when we did this, when we went back over the road 2 years ago, we sold everything. He sold his business. He sold all his tools. We sold the
RV, we sold
we
truck,
sold
we sold
everything
boat,
we owned.
we sold everything, because I'm not going to pay
Except
to
for what's in
store
the truck.
stuff, because we knew what our long-term plan was. We knew, and she told me back when I was driving the first time, she's like, when the kids get out of the house and can pay their own bills, I want to go back over the road. Because I would take her in the summertime for a couple weeks, and I would take each of my 3 kids for a couple weeks. And everybody enjoyed it. And but she came to me in 21 in the summer, and she had to do some talking, because
I was like, it's time to go. Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
I didn't have my license. I had to start all over and get a new license. All that, and so she had to do some talking, and I finally got on board with it. But I'm making more money than I ever have in a truck. I'm not making as much as when I had my auto repair shop, but this is more stable than when I had my auto repair shop. So, but
It's also going to help us retire a lot faster.
I
than his auto
got
repair
so
shop.
burnt out on working on stuff. You can ask
He
Dawn.
had
Dawn can
$100,000
attest.
in tools. that we sold.
Dawn can attest. I didn't have a day off for 10 years. Even if I did take the day off
He still carried 2 phones with him
and
everywhere.
went fishing, I had 2 to 3 phones on me at all times. So I would still have to answer the phone, all that bunch of
Make
shit.
appointments.
Even in my bass boat out in the middle of the lake, I'd still have to answer the phone. What's that say? I can't read it from here.
Our lives change, and what we need in our lives change. That is true.
That is true. It's like there's a season for everything.
And see, when we go home, we don't have a home to go home to. We've
Yeah,
got
we go
2
see our
kids that live-
grandkids.
We got 2 kids and grandkids that live in East Texas, and we've got 1 kid and grandkids that live in Houston. Well, Willis, out by
Outside,
Houston,
just
but
north of Houston, about 40, 50 miles.
we don't get to go to Houston as often because we don't go that far south. But when we go home to the kids, and we stay at their place or we stay in the truck out there where they are.
I
So-
stay in the truck. She will usually sleep at my daughter's house, but I sleep much better in the truck. My daughter runs a zoo, and I sleep very light. And so if I get to sleep for 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and one of them freaking dumbass dogs wake me up, I'm up half the night. So I sleep in the truck. And plus, no offense to her, we've been married 30 years, but it's nice to be away from each other for a couple days every now and then.
And we have literally been with each other every day of our 30 years of marriage, minus the few times that he was over the road.
Yeah. I would
Well,
say
I
out of
say
30
few
years,
times.
probably 25 of those years we have worked together, lived together, slept together, fought
because
together.
he's run businesses most of that time himself. So we've worked together side by side most of that time. So we've constantly been up each other's asses for 30
But
years.
it's nice to. That's like when we go to shower. We just got out of the shower here.
We take separate
We
showers.
take separate showers. I have shower power at Pilot, so I've got 60 damn showers on my card. And
we sleep in a damn twin size bed, y'all. So we sleep head to foot. So I mean, it's like real little.
so I can't roll over and grab me a handful of anything other than a big toe.
We are literally up each other's asses.
So it's nice to have 15, 30 minutes.
We're
apart.
fixing to fix our bed and lay down.
And so when we do go home, we usually sleep separately. I usually sleep in the truck, back wherever I have parked the trailer. Mainly because I don't want to have
You don't
to.
like leaving the trailer.
I don't want to have to explain to my company how come somebody stole my damn trailer. Plus, my tools are in that trailer. I've got all of our cooking stuff is in the trailer. I just feel more comfortable sleeping at the trailer, and then I'll go to wherever I'm at. Drive the truck to the house. Thanks for that mental picture of what? Reaching over and not being able to grab a handful? Like you didn't do it when you were married. Don't give me that crap. What's that say? I can't read that.
Get one of those modular houses. My father bought a brand new one for like $80,000. I like it. It's nice.
We're going to, in case whoever's on here didn't know, there's 5 people.
It says not of her feet, LOL.
Hey.
That's all that's in reach, Dawn.
But in 4 to 5 years, we will have enough money saved that we can retire. We're going to go buy a Class A
motorhome.
Diesel pusher.
And we want to get a Ford Bronco.
And a Ford Bronco.
And we are Chevy people, but we like the Ford Bronco.
I want something that's 4-wheel drive.
That we can take off-road.
That we can...
Gosh.
That we can take off into the desert. And we can... Because there's a lot to see that the RV can't get to. But, that's what we wanted to do before we got in the truck.
We want to go up through Canada and Alaska too. So when we do go to Alaska, we're thinking about parking the
We're gonna get a storage
RV in the storage.
We're gonna rent a storage for the summer, put the RV in the storage up in Washington.
And we're either gonna rent an RV or we're just gonna drive the Bronco. We'll throw a mattress in the back of the Bronco. Get
some tents and tent camp, but even summertime in Alaska, our summertime in Alaska, it's still cold.
Yep.
I don't do good in the cold. I don't like the cold. So.
Anyway.
So, anyway, if you're on here and you haven't said hi, please say hi. Off into the Desert. You ever see the movie?
I have seen that.
I have not seen that.
I have seen that, and it's kind of creepy.
I know that there's parts of the desert outside of Flagstaff that you can take your BLM land is Bureau of Land Management.
Yeah,
and as long as you register with the state, you can go anywhere on that land, set up camp,
and stay for
and it's free
ever.
And but there's a lot of like springs and waterfalls and stuff that if you had a 4-wheel drive vehicle, you could get to and go swimming and go see them and take pictures and videos and whatever you want to do. But the RV wouldn't make it through that. So that's why we're insisting on 4-wheel drive. And the video...
Now, Chevy comes out with something that looks as good, and...
I love the way the Bronco looks.
Yeah, the Bronco just looks
They did a good job on
fantastic.
that. And I'm not a Ford person, but they did a good job on that. And in Jeep, a Jeep
You're
is
paying for the
25%
name
more
of
because
Jeep.
you're paying for the name.
Yep.
But the video I did of Stop and Smell the Roses, that whole drive we want to do again in the RV because there are tons of stuff to go see up through there.
I think that was do very good.
I think that was in Idaho or Utah.
Dude, The Hills Have Eyes is so deeply disturbing. Yes,
I've never seen
I
it.
agree. You're gonna have to watch it because you might change your mind about going to the desert.
I'm going to the desert.
Cannibals.
I-
Crazy ass cannibals.
I have a license to carry, and Arizona recognizes Texas's law, Texas's license.
That's funny.
So, but that's our plans. In case any of y'all didn't know, I know Dawn knows. I want to see I did take her to Mount Rushmore.
I actually did get to see that.
Earlier,
we were driving the truck, and I got to see that.
I dropped the trailer at the Flying J there.
That was pretty cool.
And we drove up there. I've been there.
I want to go see Yellowstone.
I want to go see Yellowstone, Grand Canyon. The thing is, the stuff that we want to see.
Washington Monument.
We're going to go see the stuff we're passing now. Like, if we pass a lake, a stream, a river, a museum.
Something we want to go see. I'll mark it on my
she's got, like, almost 2,000 spots on her Google Calendar because you can drop pins.
On my map, yeah.
And so, we're going to go back. I want to go see every football stadium, every baseball stadium, every presidential library, a lot of museums. I'm into stuff like that. But my thing is I want to be next to water. I'm not going to be able to have a boat, but I'm going to have a kayak.
We're going to have a kayak.
We're each going to get a kayak.
Yeah.
To where I can still do my fishing. Okay, somebody.
Yeah, we plan on doing that too. We also have.
This is going to be cool.
We have an Amazon list. Save for later Amazon.
We have already, listen guys, we have already done an Amazon shopping list of shit we need for the RV. And it's like $25,000 worth of toys.
But that includes the kayaks and shit like that. But we've got electric bikes. But you're talking about go get a metal detector. We plan on getting a metal detector, but we also have in that shopping cart.
And don't laugh.
is a panning
sluice box kit to go
panning for gold.
Even if I don't find nothing, I want to do it. I want to do it in a couple areas.
It's just a little cheap one, you know. It's not anything spectacular or whatever, because you know we're just common folk. We don't care about keeping up with the Joneses and shit. But it's just gonna be fun to say I got to pan for gold, you know.
He says that's badass. The thing is,
hell yeah, it is.
I am. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I am a hell of a fisherman.
Yeah.
And
we used to tell him that he has magnets in his boots.
Oh my God, that's Dan. That's my dispatcher.
Hey! Hi, Dan.
It took you long enough to answer me.
No kidding. That's funny, dispatch miss.
am I your best truck, or am I your best truck?
Glad to see you on here. What are you doing up so late? You're supposed to be in bed. It's your weekend.
I guess that's my dispatcher, y'all.
That's cool.
That's funny.
That is cool.
That is funny.
See, we're boring, Dan.
This is us in all of our glory.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, we want to go pan for gold. We've got in that cart we have electric bikes. We have electric
guys,
bikes.
she has already picked out her dinner, dishware, silverware.
Yes, my pots and pans,
but
my vacuum cleaner.
We have months and months and months at a time in this truck that we run out of shit to talk about. So let's get this shit planned out, you know.
Shopping. Damn, dude. He did it though, didn't he?
He did it. This guy right here, I tell you what.
That was crazy.
One of the best. I know I give you shit every now and then. I give him shit every now and then, but he knows where I'm coming from, so. I've got about.
Are you ready, Dan, to start? What does the load board look like for RGNs?
And I have not, just FYI, Maria's supposed to be sending me the company where they're getting this trailer, and they're going to let me pick. So you need to text me and let me know
what we need.
The load board. You know, what's going to make us the most money with the least amount of work. You know, 3-axle, 2-axle stretch, what? So.
Get on the ball.
I need to know. Because all this is supposed to be happening from what
quickly.
From what Maria was saying, my load out of Texas needs to be back up to the yard.
Or they're damn close.
So we will find out.
But that's supposed to be a secret, so shush.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to know any of this. So
we think she's pulling his leg though. We really do.
Oh, and also in case I haven't told you, when we do switch out the truck, we're going to be at the yard a couple days. I'm not just going to throw my shit in there and put it up later. I'm going to take the time to put my lights on and...
We lost some people.
and all that. So, well, it's probably...
I think we lost Primal and... Oh, the other one did get off.
Need to know if it's with a pusher. The truck? I don't think so.
What does that mean?
That the third axle back there.
I don't think so. I think it's just the two.
A pusher is a 4-axle truck, not a 3-axle truck.
I think it's
so that's why I'm
two.
thinking, Dan, that we
Just stretch.
Set it up for big, not heavy. So I think a stretch would be worth the while. That way we can get all them crates out of the port.
Spend a lot of time in the ports.
That's my thinking. I can't see the low board. So all of my RGN experience was local. Not all of it was local. I would say
95%
mainly
of it was.
the 5-state, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma. But it was all construction equipment. Every bit of it. So.
Good night, Primal.
Are you
Have
leaving?
a Merry Christmas if we don't talk to you again.
Like I said, we're going to be on at noon tomorrow, Central Time, to start this world record
Guinness Book, hopefully.
Guinness Book thing. So come back anytime.
Oh, you need to do that tonight. I guess you need to do it first thing in the
I'll
morning.
do it in the morning. I'm tired.
Alexa, set a reminder at 8 a.m. in the morning for a...
What's the reminder for?
Guinness application.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Thank you.
How many people have Alexa in the truck?
I love my Alexa Echo Dot. Absolutely fantastic. Right here.
Okay.
Alexa, say hello.
Hi.
Alexa, fart.
That was a very eggy one. Try asking me for a silent fart.
No, we're
Or say
good. We're
random.
good. We're good, Alexa. Turn off.
Okie dokie.
Alexa, off. I yell at her. I cuss her out every day. Don thought that was hilarious. She did that out of the blue one day, y'all. She's like, hey, I can fart. I was like, I didn't ask you to fart.
Dad's laughing too.
What the hell? My whatever this thing is, just
That's funny.
Yeah.
It was greatness.
She blew my mind that day with that.
She'll tell you jokes and...
Yeah. She's
Now,
my new alarm clock.
If we're over, it doesn't matter where we are in the country. If you ask her what time it is, she is set up for home. So she's only going to tell you Central Time and home, like, weather.
Yeah, she doesn't have a GPS, so she doesn't know
Yeah.
that she's in an 18-wheeler.
So, yeah, if you ask her what the weather's like, she's telling you what the weather's like at my kid's house. She does not follow us in the country.
But I like it because you can have her set your alarm, reminders, shopping list. I argue with her. She gets mad at me, but I'll argue with
It's
her.
like, are you really arguing with the freaking AI? I mean, she doesn't understand you.
Dan will understand that I argue with it because, hell, I argue with everything.
Including the brick walls.
So anyway, Dan, like I said, when we get the new truck, we're gonna spend a couple days at the yard getting the truck put together. I want to get the caution lights put on correctly, all that, because I'm gonna have to go through my securement and drop off a bunch of stuff and rearrange. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to jump. Just throw everything in here and we'll fix it later. We'll just take the time there and do it. While I have resources.
If it takes us a few days to get back to the yard, that's fine.
But do it at the yard to where if I have resources, if I need to do something and I don't have that particular tool, I've got a whole shop there that I can use. So, but I don't know.
And then we'll get out and make us some money. Go make us some money.
So there's 3 people on. I don't know who's still on. Dan,
3
Don.
people on. That would be me, you, Dan, Dawn, and I have no idea who the last one is unless Primal's still on there.
Well, who was that I was talking to that was in West Virginia?
He went off already.
Oh.
He got off already. It was David, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he got off already. He went to bed. David Rogers.
I'm enjoying this, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, or if hadn't heard, I enjoy the YouTube. I enjoy the lives. I enjoy making the videos.
We hope they're informative, or at least entertaining. This damn live, though, y'all.
It's going to
I
be
know
entertaining.
he was telling y'all earlier when I stepped out of the truck, but literally, if we were live yesterday, Don, he was not kidding. Y'all would have been taking bets on who was going to kill each other. Because
it was
yesterday
our
a
worst day
bad
in the last 2
day.
years.
It was our worst day in the last 5 years. It was terrible. It was terrible. I was very emotional.
It's just because she's dumb.
I was very emotional.
You know I'm kidding.
I'm 49, so most of you people know what that means for women when they're 49, 50 years old. So I'm going through that bullshit.
And I get the brunt of it.
It's ridiculous.
I've been asking her for a week and a half, what's wrong with you? And she keeps saying, I'm fine. Bullshit. No, you're not.
It did not register to me until yesterday morning that I was out of my medication. And I hadn't taken it all week.
She's got some cray pills?
No, I have mood stabilizers because of the hormonal imbalance in my system right now because of all this bull crap with the 49 premenopause bullshit. So I take mood stabilizers, and it did not register to me until yesterday morning that I have not taken those all week. So it was a pretty shitty day yesterday.
What I find funny about YouTube, it took us, how long? 5 months?
4 months.
4 months.
July 20th up until this past Sunday.
So July, August, September, October, November. 4.5 months.
To hit 1,000
4.5 months to hit 1,000 subscribers.
And then
since
Sunday,
Monday at 8 p.m., I've gotten another 700 subscribers.
Yep.
So the shit is hitting.
Dawn said, sorry, Steve. I'm betting on Missy.
I would too. I had to lock her seatbelt. She was trying to jump out going down the highway.
I told my kids this morning, Dawn, I told them, I was like, I was to the point, I could have jumped out of this vehicle doing 70 miles an hour down the damn highway. That's how bad I wanted out of this truck yesterday. I wanted that far away from him yesterday. And then,
dude, slow down, would you?
I think it has a lot to do too. I've been out of my medication all week. Plus, we went tobacco free.
We've been trying.
Plus, we've been.
We're not 100% tobacco free, but we
I
have
was tobacco
slowed
free
way
yesterday
down.
morning. I was tobacco free most of the day yesterday. When we bought tobacco yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening.
Hey, Jonathan.
It kind of helped. Hey, Jonathan.
Have you?
Hi, Dad.
Have you made my shirts? No. I called you today. You didn't answer the damn phone.
And didn't call him back.
No.
Anyways, so we bought the tobacco. Oh, hi, honey. So we bought the tobacco yesterday, and after we bought the tobacco and
kept
a
us
Dr. Pepper. I had to have a Dr. Pepper and a freaking cigarette, and that helped kind of calm the emotions.
What's that? I can't read that.
It says yes, if no pusher, 30 to 32 foot well. 3-axle. If pusher, 3-axle stretch would be great.
So you don't want me to try to get a stretch if it's just the truck we sent you? And that took a long time for you to check back with me. Or to tell me.
He probably jumped on to look at load board right quick.
I wouldn't have.
Y'all, we need to get together and go to Chili's and have a Santa Stash margarita. Those are freaking good.
If no pusher, 30, 32 foot well.
I don't understand all
3-axle.
that. So.
The well is the amount
I know what the well part is.
The well is from the neck to where the tires
upper
go up.
deck, in the back. Yes, I know what the well is.
The front of it.
The
Yeah, the bottom part.
Yeah. I know what the well is.
So a 32 foot well would make the trailer
longer than 53
No.
or right at 53?
No. It'd be 32 plus be 40.
You'd be less than 50.
It'd be right around 52 from front to back.
From the fifth wheel back? Or from where the...
From the airlines to the taillights would be about
Okay.
52 feet or so.
So it'd be shorter than a normal truck.
Yeah,
Trailer. Picking up shirt sizes tomorrow. Went to the zoo today. Fell asleep by 5. Going to work in 2 hours from now. Thought I'd stop by to say hi.
but... Okay, if stretch.
If stretch what, Dan? Hi, Jonathan. Why are you going to work so late?
He got a new thing. Did you make my shirt?
He said he's picking shirt sizes up tomorrow.
Oh,
Did you
I
not
didn't
read
I
that?
can't read that from here.
That's why I asked you if you wanted yours. Yours is bigger than mine.
What time do you get off tomorrow, Jonathan? Oh, shit, I'm tired.
Me too.
Dan, we made it to Amarillo, if you didn't know. We still got about 2 hours to Lubbock, but I had 9 minutes to park, so
Yeah, we did.
this is good enough,
And then we went to Rudy's and got barbecue.
which was terrible.
And then we PC'd back to the truck stop.
Why don't you turn the damn truck off for a minute?
Off?
Yeah. Silence is golden.
Well, if I roll mine down, you're going to hear Christensen's truck. Where the trucker's truck, it says.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Does any of y'all know how to get video footage off of a Garmin?
Yeah. He
I need-
erased his
I
footage
need
today.
video footage off of my Garmin's dash cam so I can make a video out of it. I am fixing to go to bed, Dawn. I am.
We've been
Hey,
up
there's
since,
7 people on here.
We've
Hey,
been up since, what, 5 this morning?
the newbie here that just joined us, please say hi.
I think it's Jonathan.
It might be, I don't know. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 2 people that I don't know who it is.
Hello, people. I guess I need to wave over there.
This might be the most boringest thing you've seen in 16 years, but come back for that 30-day, 60-day, year and a half
Some
live
days I'm
stream.
going to have to tell you, to be honest, some days are probably going to be mundane and boring.
Some days going to be boring.
Because we're going to be driving. There's going to be hardly anything to, keep you
what's that?
entertained. I'm still fighting bad cough, so I'm out. See you guys around. Good night. Get some rest. Take you a lot of NyQuil.
NyQuil is the bomb, dude.
Steven drinks half a bottle
I'll-
and wakes up fine the next
I
morning.
will. 1 bottle is 3 servings, and I wake up the next day and I'm fine.
Are you taking tomorrow off?
It's Sunday, yeah. Unless he has,
Well, he's up working tonight.
unless he got dumbass drivers that need him on Sunday. Well, unless he has drivers that, are running recap or something, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily shouldn't have called them dumbass drivers, but
Some of them
half of the
probably
drivers out here are dumbasses. I would say more than half of them are dumbasses.
are. Yeah, probably. Oh, I'm tired. We've been up since 5 or 6 this morning.
6.
Eastern time.
6 misery time.
Yeah, Missouri time, that's right.
And they're central.
It is central. Oh, I did today explaining permits. I'm
fixing to do a video.
We're
When we
fixing-
go home,
yes.
I'm going to do a video
On permits.
explaining permits. Maria asked for that a month ago, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to do it when I'm at home because I want to be able to highlight. I got to figure out on the computer how to
Hand me my
highlight.
phone.
How to highlight the row and the column and explain what everything is, but I'm going to do a video on that when we're at home.
We're actually going to do a pre-trip video, a permit video, and a weight distribution video. You would not
Oh
be
my God,
surprised
Dan,
how many
Dan,
people
yes.
do not understand weight distribution in a freaking truck.
Do you remember the day after Thanksgiving? I know you want to get off here, but you need to hear this. The
Oh
day
my
after
God.
Thanksgiving, I texted you and I was overweight on my trailer axle, right? And so I fixed it all. I got it all fixed, but 20 pounds. They're not going to say anything about 20 pounds. I did a short video. You probably saw it. That video is my biggest video by far.
I don't know, over 100,000 views.
I think almost 160,000 views or 135,000
And
views.
people are just dumb.
People are telling
no
me. People are
offense.
telling me slide my fifth wheel. That will move weight off of my trailer tires. People are telling me to let air out of my tires because if you let
A whole bunch of people did
20
that.
pounds of air out of 8 tires, that's 160 pounds. Seriously?
That's
So,
been one of the biggest comments right there. Is let air out of your tires.
And I know that it's because some of these people that are watching
They
me
just
and
don't
they don't
understand.
drive or they don't understand. So I'm going to do a video.
Weight distribution.
Probably one of the next couple loads I'm going to weigh, and then I'm going to spread my axles, and I'm going to weigh again, and then I'm going to move my fifth wheel, and I'm going to weigh again. And
So we can show them the difference in what's sliding the axles. I told him to do the fifth wheel too, but he told me no. What do you think? Should he do the fifth wheel also if he's doing that video?
I'm tired, y'all. Yeah, if you have
If
to,
you stay on any longer, though, you're going to keep gaining people, and then you're not going to want to get off.
No offense to any dispatchers out there, but a dispatcher shouldn't be explaining permits. If you don't understand, now
They shouldn't be driving with permits
now
if they don't understand permits.
sometimes it helps to have another set of eyes read a leg of go from this highway to this highway. What you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it is confusing. We've come across that, but explaining a permit, as far as the whole permit, no. If you can't understand a permit, you shouldn't be doing it.
You
That's
should not be
that's
doing
my personal
permitted
opinion.
loads.
But how are you going to learn if you don't do them?
Get taught before you start doing them.
The best way to be taught
Is
is
to learn
to
it.
jump right into
I
that
know
hot
it.
frying pan.
I know it. But some people
Nobody
just-
taught me permits. Here, go.
I mean, they're self-explanatory if you follow the damn directions. But I will have to say, we are both very, I don't want to say very intelligent, but we're both pretty intelligent people and can understand directions.
I'm the smartest son of a bitch any of y'all have ever
But
met.
I'll tell you one damn thing, some of those freaking permits are
He
so
said to
damn
do I think he
confusing.
said do a separate video on how the fifth wheel. So I'm going to do, yeah, that's what I'll do, I guess.
That's fine,
A
but
separate video.
he needs to do one with the
on
weight
fifth wheel.
distribution on fifth wheel too, though.
Vista's going to love it because I'm going to charge all these scales to the card. I don't
There
care.
ain't gonna be that many.
They ain't going to care. I mean, you know, they're spending money on me now. What's another $20 to make a video that their drivers are going to get benefit out of?
Arkansas permit was confusing. We've come across a lot of permits that were confusing
Yeah.
as hell. And you follow the directions and
Hello,
think
Sandy.
You think you're following them. Hi,
Thank
Sandy.
you for joining us.
You think you're following them to the T, and then you realize 10 miles down the road that you missed your exit because it wasn't clearly marked. So you're off route by 10 damn miles. So now you got to go another 3 to turn around to get back on
I get
It's
off
like,
route
oh my
every damn
gosh.
every damn permit. I get off route somehow or another.
because of all those little damn state highways they put you on.
The problem is not every state marks. You know, you'll be running up US 30, and US 30 will all of a sudden take a left at a stoplight, and then it'll go up a little ways and it'll take a right. You know, to follow it through. That's normal. But a lot of these states, especially on state roads, they're not clearly marked.
Mm-mm.
And I get off route every damn permit some way or another.
Thank God that we have not come across any officers that have put us.
I've never come.
Yeah, we've never
I
come
have
across
never
being shut down
been-
because we were off route.
I have never been bothered while on a permit other than in California when I was in the middle lane, supposed to be in the right lane.
And he wasn't even bothered then. I mean, like we said, we bullshitted with that cop for an hour and a half.
And didn't get a ticket in California.
DOT officers, if you're respectful to them, it
Yeah,
all
I
depends
do.
on your attitude and how you go in there. If you're
Most of the
respectful of them, they'll be respectful of you. And
Most of the time.
in our
Sometimes-
experience,
sometimes you get that DOT officer that's a rookie and he wants to prove it to his
Yeah, but
fellow
in your
drivers.
experience, you've not had to deal with an asshole cop.
No,
You have not had to deal with one.
not in forever.
So,
But people like my Texas personality. My
Sandy,
Texas
are you a
charm.
driver? Or are you just on because
Are
we
you
were
just
on?
passing through? I know this sounds boring, and I think we lost her. It went from 8 to 7, but it is what it is.
No, I have 9.
I have 8.
It
That
doesn't
shows
matter.
8. It shows you on yours?
It says 9 up there.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I worked accounting for transportation until I retired 2 years ago. Cool.
You want to work accounting for me? I need to do my taxes.
Seriously, he's not kidding. We need to find a good accountant.
Yeah, I gotta get caught up with Uncle Sam here before we retire, because I may have to work
Oh,
another
shit.
year.
Seriously.
Before that, I drove a little bit. Cool.
Are you looking for side jobs, really? We do need an accountant.
I need somebody that can just fix it. Just fix it.
Just tell me what we owe so we can pay it and be done with it.
You're in
We're
Texas.
in
Where
too.
at? Oh, in Illinois.
Ohio and Illinois. Worst DOT to deal with for OD loads. We've not had any problems, Dan.
What's the last thing he says?
He says Ohio and Illinois, worst DOT to deal with for OD loads.
And?
Hands down.
Oh, hands down. I got in
no,
trouble.
but it would be awesome to go over the road.
How old are you? I know I shouldn't ask a woman that, but
She retired 2 years ago,
that
so
doesn't
she's
mean
old enough
nothing.
to drive.
Well, do you still have your CDL?
Houston area. I've got a son that lives in Willis.
Yep. A son and 2 grandbabies.
2 grandbabies and a son live in Willis, Texas. Lake Conroe. And then my other 2 kids are in East Texas. She's like, no, I don't.
No, she don't.
I guess she don't want to be our accountant.
I don't blame her.
I don't either.
Danny, in case you didn't know, Sandy, Danny is my dispatcher. I just can't get away from the damn dispatchers.
You have a CDL, then why aren't you driving, Dan?
He makes more money sitting on his rear end at the house.
Do you make good money sitting there dispatching?
Danny, you want me to get you a raise? Because Vista's listening to everything I'm telling him right now.
Yeah, if you need a raise,
I bet you I can
he
get you a
one.
raise.
Cool.
I don't think I could dispatch. I could not come in, sit down at a desk, play on the computer all day long, and deal,
With brokers mainly.
yeah, especially with brokers. But how do I say this and not come across as a jackass? I expect the drivers,
To know
even
what-
drivers that I've never met and are loading beside me, to know what I know. And that's not the case. It is not the case. It blows my mind.
Yeah, I
at
hear
what
you,
goes on
Sandy.
out here.
Brokers suck. Most of them suck.
What did she say?
She said brokers arg.
Let me tell you something. I talk to them when I have to.
Now, there's been an occasional couple that have been pretty decent
Yeah.
and pretty good. But TQL, anybody from TQL, he can't stand to be on with TQL, on a TQL load, because they're the worst.
I had a broker call me at 3 o'clock in the morning on a flatbed load. Why are you doing that? There's no reason to call a flatbedder at 3 o'clock in the morning. If it's a reefer and you're wanting to double check temperature, I can halfway understand that. This load of shingles ain't going nowhere. You do not need to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. TQL is why I have Do Not Disturb set up on my phone.
Yep.
And I will tell brokers when they call, because a lot of times you have to call them to get dispatched, or they have to call you and verify equipment, and they have to do this and do that. And I'll tell them, don't blow my phone up, because I will flat block your ass. I do it
Dawn,
nicely.
Are you still on here, Dawn? Yeah, he drives a step deck.
53 step.
Foot. Yeah. He's fixing to get an RGN though. They're putting him in an RGN, which is what he's been asking for a year.
I did it. I did RGN for 16 years, but all of my stuff was all construction equipment. So, but I mean, it's the same shit, you know. It's the same shit.
Is the internet still okay, Dawn? That's it? How long did you drive?
500,000 miles. That's 5 years, probably.
Okay, cool. At least we know the internet's holding up.
Yeah.
We're kind of anxious about this 30-day live because we're kind of worried about losing service. If we lose service and the live cuts off, we're just going to start over again, I guess.
We're going to wait to a better area and just keep right on going.
Yep. So it might take us.
Y'all.
It might take us 3 months to do a 30-day live, but we're going to attempt it.
We are in Amarillo, Sandy. The ex-armpit of Texas.
Yeah, we're in Amarillo. We've got a delivery for Lubbock Monday morning.
I can't tell her who the new armpit of Texas is now.
Yeah, you can, because we have kids that live there. We don't like Houston. 4 years. He drove for 4 years.
Okay, well, I was close. I said 5. You got 500,000 miles. That's 4 or 5 years.
No, there's not any snow here yet.
No.
Not yet.
No.
It's like 50 degrees here right now, so.
My dispatcher, that guy on there called Danny, that's my dispatcher. He does a pretty good job of keeping me out of the weather.
Yeah, we don't.
Mainly, I think, because he don't want to argue with me.
Down here?
But in the wintertime,
Yeah,
we watch the weather pretty good. Don't even think about sending me, northwest, because we ain't doing that. There is no sense in going up there. It's right here.
Okay, thank you.
There's no sense in going into the bad storms. And that's one reason that I like Vista. I don't want to work for a mega carrier because the mega carriers don't care. They're going to, you know.
For any of you that may be looking for a job, Vista's hiring, and they are
I
great
love
company.
this company. I have
Great
not had
company.
any problems out of them. The couple instances that they did mess up my check, they fixed it
immediately.
immediately. I haven't had any problems.
4 years of paper logs equals 5 years of ELD.
That is no lie. That is no lie. Been there, done that. I left, and I don't remember what year it was, but I was talking to my father-in-law on the phone. Thursday night, I was in Philadelphia, and his birthday party was Saturday. And Don, you probably remember this. And so I was talking to him on the phone. He's like, well, we'll just see you next trip whenever you get in town, come by. And I was like, what are you talking about? I said,
you and Don were
yeah, he was.
friends
Yeah.
when you were
Yeah,
driving
he
over the
was.
road.
Yeah. And Lincoln Monument, dummy.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway,
Fuck you, dummy.
I was like, no, I'll make your birthday party. He said, my birthday party's Saturday at noon. I said, I'll be there. I left Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at 8 o'clock on Friday morning, and I pulled into Dallas, Fort Worth at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. So I know all about them paper logs.
And got pulled over.
No, I didn't get pulled over. We were stuck in a wreck, and he come over asking me, because we were stuck in a wreck for a long time, a couple hours. So I did that whole drive with a 30-minute nap. Little Rock, Arkansas.
Good that day.
Slept real good that day. I don't do that shit anymore.
No, legal. All legal. He will not run illegal.
It's not worth it. I had a buddy get fired from NVC/Gabe Trucking because he wouldn't run illegal.
They did have us do a load illegally, though. That permitted load in California,
And,
they had us way down.
yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, they made me do an illegal load in California, wide load. Made me park about 3 miles from the southbound way station on I think it was I-15. I don't remember what highway it was.
What did I-5?
It might have been I-5. I don't remember. I think it was I-5. He told me pull in that wide spot and wait for the weigh station to close because I was oversized and had no off route and had no. I had a California permit, but not for where I was at, and he wouldn't mend the permit.
He wanted us to pick up a partial load, so it was worth our money, worth their money to send us to California. So they wanted us to pick up a partial load on top of the load we already had, but we would have had to gone off route to get it. That's why we had to wait on the weigh station. So we ended up leaving
18 hours sitting on the side of I-5 waiting for the next weigh station.
And that
close.
added like 600 freaking miles. 300, 600? 600 miles to our down.
I worked for them for 6 months and I had to go. If you can't keep the fuel cards on, then I don't trust you to pay me and I will exit the premises right quick.
Yeah.
That's the first clue of a company going bad is when you go to fuel and the fuel cards are cut off. Find another place to put that.
Steve and Melissa, Nana and Papa, which is where Pawna comes from. Just in case you didn't know.
Thank you, Dawn. Dawn is an unofficial, because I hadn't gotten on my computer yet. Dawn
is an unofficial moderator.
He's going to be a moderator as soon as I fire up my computer again. I'm going to take Melissa off as a moderator and add Dawn.
Yeah, because I want to run our videos, and because I'm a moderator, I don't think the watch hours count with me on there.
So we're doing really good on subscriptions and all that stuff, but we need our watch hours on our full-length videos
to be at 4,000.
To go up.
They don't count the shorts.
And so they count the shorts separately. It's a big ordeal, but so what we can do is when I take her off a moderator, she is signed into our TV in the back, and we can just play our videos running all day long, and those will count. My daughter runs them. My daughter runs them while she's sleeping. Dawn watches every video.
So he says. We don't know that.
Dan only watches my shorts, so he's no help.
Dan should be off up here. Dan should be in bed.
I don't know if Dan's on there or not.
I ran mod for a few different channels.
Well, we may need you to give us moderator, or give them moderator 101, because I don't know anything about it either. I don't know. I know that you can. It highlights her as blue, but I think she can boot people, and I don't know, but.
I've never been a moderator. I don't have any idea.
Doing this channel plus driving full time is almost two full-time jobs. But I enjoy both of them.
I'm just hoping he doesn't burn out on the driving the way he did on mechanicing. But he did mechanicing
15 years.
Yeah. Well, he did it on and off our whole marriage, our whole 30 years together. But he's done.
That's exactly what I need. Dawn, do you see that? Keeps things alive in chat.
He's been doing good.
I know he has. I need you to step up your game, Dawn.
He introduced us.
I know.
Because we didn't introduce ourselves. Sorry about that.
But we got to get our watch hours up.
I did
expediting.
Okay. In 2010, had my own cargo van, urgent load, Connecticut to Arizona. 68 what?
68 hours.
Damn.
68 hours to go to Connecticut to Arizona? Why? If you don't mind me asking.
You're not getting him in trouble. Him and Steven have been best friends for...
How long, Dawn? Wasn't Danny and Dylan like 5, 6, something like that?
If that's the case, it's been 23 years?
Something like that.
Damn,
give me my cup.
Well, poo on you and your
Set it
cup.
right there. Set it right there.
I don't like putting it around your controls.
No, they're both pulled out.
That's a great place for it.
Danny was 5. That is a good place.
So that's been 23 years.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long time.
So Dawn is going to. I'm going to make him a moderator. Take Melissa off as a moderator, because like if we decide to go in and shower, we need to get away from this during our 30, 60-day live, whatever we're doing. In case you haven't heard, we're going to try to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest live stream.
And the longest live stream is 27
Correct.
days.
27 days,
So
or it's just under 27 days.
We want to shoot for 30 days and go more if we want to. Or
Yeah, if we're enjoying it and we're not having any,
technical
problems and
issues.
stuff like that, we're going to go as long as until we just get tired of doing it. And so if we need to get out of the truck or, whatever, that's where Don's going to
now we've
fill his
got to
moderator
figure out
shoes.
what we're doing when we go to bed at night, because y'all are not going to be watching us sleeping.
No, sorry.
We're probably going to just turn the camera around.
We're going to do this right here.
We're going to turn the camera around.
We're going to do that right there.
And y'all are going to get to see the truck traffic.
That's the only thing I know to do while we're sleeping. What are y'all's opinions on that?
I mean, I don't know that it wouldn't be weird to watch us sleep.
I don't really think anybody's going to be on really overnight anyway.
Probably
Especially if we're not
not.
engaging with them.
Probably not.
But we have to keep the live stream going.
Yeah.
So my company, it's hilarious. My company, for those of y'all that don't know, they use my videos in their securement training and orientations and stuff like that. And so, I'll be honest, they do give me a little bit of money. It's not a great deal of money, but I've never heard somebody say,
She's
no.
usually on till 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's cool.
But they do give me a little bit extra money on my paycheck so that they can use my videos in securement training and in the orientation. And so
they also use his videos on their Facebook page.
Yeah, they will pull my videos, put them on their Facebook page. But they hired a marketing guy, and so they're going to, once we get so far into this live stream, they're going to start calling news people and newspaper and radio, and it's like, I'm not doing all that. I'm doing this because.
Yeah, we're not doing it for the
I'm not doing it for the notoriety.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I think it would be cool to hold a Guinness Book of World Records. It's
Even
something,
if it's just for a little while.
It's something that, I mean, what else could I do? What other record could I break? I'm stuck here. I'm not stuck. I can go do anything I want to do. But why not try to do something that's cool, Let me turn y'all back around.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
I think I'm enjoying it. I really do.
Let me tell you, the live stream is going to be set. It's going to be on during Christmas break. We do a family get together. My parents, between my parents, I'm the oldest of 7 kids. But there are 6 of us that will be at my mom and dad's on the 23rd. Dan says it was 2 pallets hot load. Expediting, they take the mileage and divide by 50, then add some time. They don't do that anymore. They won't give loads over 700 miles straight through. Well, that's good. Anyways, so when we started advertising for this live stream, I started telling everybody, you're going to get to see family function and dysfunction. Now, I don't know how much dysfunction you're going to see, but you're definitely going to catch us bickering.
Let me tell you something, y'all. If her one sister shows up at this live stream, this is going to be Emmy nomination worthy right here. Let me tell you.
But we're gonna have literally family function and maybe some dysfunction. You're definitely gonna get to see bickering and stuff from he and I. So.
And that is how you do that.
I didn't even realize.
Yep.
I can't wait. This is gonna be fun.
But
yesterday would have been a hoot for you guys.
Man, let me tell you,
yesterday would have
I'd
been
like to get all that.
Quite entertaining for y'all.
Good thing you didn't call me yesterday, Dan. You'd have probably fired me as a driver. Made me go get me a new dispatcher.
No, he'd have fired me.
Turn the key all the way to the left.
He'd have fired me, not you.
Leave it on to the left.
I don't need to for a minute.
yesterday was the worst day we've had, and been married 30 years, and
That was probably the worst bickering back and forth yesterday. It was, to look back on it now, it was funny, but yesterday he and I both could have killed one another, literally, or ourselves.
and the thing
It
is,
was a bad day.
we had been bickering. I'd been asking her what's wrong with her for a week and a half. Nothing.
No.
Bullshit. But anyway,
Apparently, I've been short fused.
She's not mechanical at all.
She's like, aw.
And for the last year, she's been spreading my axles for me. And yeah, I went back yesterday and I started it, and I told her, I said, go back there and finish it.
I'm going to tell you right now, you did not have that on there right.
I'm telling you right now, you're full of shit as a damn Christmas turkey.
Oh my God. I know how to turn the damn knobs.
It's been a year and she still gets confused on how to slide the axles. And it's like, get in the truck. I can do it. Well, you didn't turn the valve. Dadgum sure did. I did turn the valve. I showed that other guy how to turn the valves because he didn't know how to turn the valve.
Back. I think you turned that one back.
Not turn it back.
Because it was still locked.
But that was.
Toss your cup of dip spit out onto the parking lot, sir?
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did. What you gonna do about it?
Yes, he did.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, it's pretty gross, ain't it, Dawn?
Dawn, I'm down to about a can a day. I was doing. Hand me that.
He was doing like 3
that.
or 4 cans a day.
It's up there. I was buying dip.
By the canister.
By this. This holds 23 cans of dip.
He was going through that shit in
every
like
3 days. Now, it holds my peppermints. you know those really
Don't
good.
mess with Texas, Sandy says.
Those real
Sandy,
good.
I don't want to offend you, but are you male or female? Because I said she, and I know a Sandy guy, so I don't know if you're a guy or a girl.
Those nice, soft peppermints. I found them in wintergreen.
He doesn't like them that much, though.
And that's an empty one. And I have them in peppermint.
Cool.
And that helps.
Then I said it right.
That helps me with not dipping as much. So, anyway, I don't know.
Good ones.
So tomorrow, y'all are going to see me watch football and make videos. Because I make all of my videos on Sunday.
And I'm going to clean the truck.
And I schedule
them.
You can schedule them on YouTube when you want them to come out. So it looks like I put out videos all week, which I do, but I make them all on Sunday and schedule them.
Yeah.
To where I don't have to work on videos every night.
Main thing, you work it out. Been married for 15, so there are ups and downs. Our first it wasn't even our first 2 years. Our first year of marriage, I left his ass twice. Back then,
for some reason,
he had a temper back then. Y'all aren't driving a load at the moment.
No, we are parked. I'm out of time.
Yeah, we're parked. We're not driving at the moment. No.
This is my clock.
He is completely. We had 9 minutes when we got here to park.
I have 4 minutes that I can go somewhere.
But yeah, the first year of our marriage, Dan, I left him twice. We were 19 years old. So we were really young, but he had a temper that I did not know about.
She got mad at me for throwing the couch across the living room.
Until I said I did not know he had a temper. But this is how our courting went. He saw me at work.
Why are you looking at that?
He saw me because I'm watching comments. He saw me. She says, "Okay, cool." He saw me at work on a Monday, I believe. He walked me home from work on Tuesday, asked me to dinner with him and his parents on Wednesday. We went to dinner on Wednesday. I went and stayed the night with him on Friday, and this was in October of 1994. He proposed to me. I never went home. When I went and stayed the night with him that Friday night, I never went home. And I already had a 2.5-year-old son at the time. So
he was a year and a half. Not 2.5.
Oh, yeah, he was a year and a half. He was 2.5 when Dylan was born. Okay, so he was a year and a half when we got together in October of 94. We got engaged Christmas of 94. We were married in February of 95.
So
and I had a baby in December of 95.
It's not quite been 30 years.
So It's been 30 years we've been together. October was 30 years. We'll be married 30 years.
This is 23, not 24. It's 29.
Ah, damn it. I've been saying 30 years.
We're always a year ahead.
Jeez. Thanks, babe.
Feels like 80.
Yeah, I would have to agree in most cases. Anyway, so
but there's nobody else I'd want to be with.
We were really, really young when we got married. So we've where I was going with that was I didn't know he had a temper when we got married. So
I had a little bit of a temper.
Our first 6 months together, I had left him twice. Within our first year, but it was like really our first 6 months. I left him twice. And I don't know what caused me to come back. And some days I wish to God I hadn't. And some days I wish to God I'd have found him sooner. But anyways, with all that being said and done, 30 years is a long damn time. Yes, there are ups and downs. More ups than downs.
Yep. It's gotten a lot better.
But all the kids are grown up now, so we don't fight about the kids. We don't fight about money. It's just he and I now, so it's all about what he and I want now, so that's what I said, Dan. You turned 21 on your honeymoon? Well, that's kind of cool.
I taught her to drive.
Yeah, he taught me to drive.
I taught all of our kids how to drive.
I taught him how to eat because he was wearing a size 29 when we got married.
Yeah, now I'm in a size 42.
Dawn says when God calls you go. Yeah, that's true. Because if you don't, there'll be consequences.
What does that? I don't understand that.
What?
When God calls you go.
When we found each other.
Oh. Well, see, I'd been waiting for her my whole life.
He's so full of shit. He had a girlfriend that
tried to run us over.
Yeah, she tried to run us over with her
I
car.
broke up with her and I told her, I said, hey, I was playing with this girl and I got her pregnant, didn't realize it, so I'm going to marry her. And we ran into her at the grocery store and she tried to run us over.
Which is not true. He
Yeah.
didn't screw around. Sandy's like, I love you guys.
This is just us. That's not. This is just us.
But that bitch tried to run us over with her car.
Mm.
And he didn't. My oldest child is not his by birth, by blood, whatever. He isn't his. But
Don't tell him that.
But yeah, because he'll argue it here. But I mean, he does have a relationship with his father, which is great. I love his father. I love his stepmother. But Stephen was the first man that he called dad. But it's funny. This is just how we are. This is just us. We're. You know, my kids talk about how boring we are. Yeah, we're pretty boring, but, you know, our kids are...
Good night, Dan.
Night, Dan. Go take you some medicine, get some sleep.
Hey, let me know on that tart, but I know you don't... Come on, turn your headlights off. You're backing up. Oh, my God. Stupid people. Stupid people. Turn your headlights off. Guys, I don't know who's on here. If you're a truck driver, turn your headlights off when you come into the damn truck stop. Especially if you're backing up. Leave your park lights on. Turn your headlights off. I did a short about 30 miles from Amarillo about people driving with their brights on. If you drive with your brights on towards me, I'm going to make you eat mine, and mine are brighter than yours. And there's going to be a blind person going this way and a blind person going that way. And if you come up with your brights,
you stay in your lane.
If you come up with your brights in my mirror, as soon as you get past me, I'm going to make you eat my brights, and I'm going to go zoom as fast as I can to stay right there, and I'm going to blind you as long as I can. I cannot stand stupid people. I don't care what color you are, how many polka dots you got on underneath your whitey tighties. Just quit being dumb. Quit being dumb.
Sandy said she saw that short. Ha ha ha.
I put out a short.
I like you, Sandy.
I put out a short about the short says stupid MFer or something, or dumbass. I think it says dumbass. I don't know. But that's my second biggest video, and it's got over 60,000 views, and it's exactly what I'm bitching about right now. A guy was parked at the truck stop, left his headlights on all night long, and I understand if you're tired. I kind of understand if you're tired and you just pop in and it's all you can do.
Some airplane lights, Dawn said. Or some train lights.
But kill your headlights in the truck stop, because if you leave them on, if you're parked over here, okay, if this guy, if any of those people over there have their headlights on, whoever's backing in over here on this side of us, gonna have hell, because the headlights are in our eyes, we can't see. That's what I was getting at on that dumbass video. But do you know how many people are saying I'm whining and crying? No, I'm trying to teach driver etiquette.
How many people are calling you racist?
Yeah, I'm racist because I'm yelling at the guy about his headlights.
And because he didn't speak English or understand what you said. Let me tell you something. He was Hispanic, yes. My oldest son is
Actually,
Hispanic.
we don't know what he was. I never went and knocked on the door.
I thought you did.
No, that was the other one that, the YYY short on, I tried to get that guy to move. He was blocking people and I was pulling out, just moving to my spot, and he didn't understand English. The problem I have with people not speaking English is DOT, Department of Transportation, in the FMCSA book, which stands for Federal Motor Carriers Safety Administration. They have a green book. I have it in the truck somewhere. You have to have it in the book. It's the green Bible. That states all rules for truck drivers, because technically our driver's license is a federal driver's license, okay? Now, states can add to it, but they cannot take away from it, yada, yada, yada. But it states in that book that you must read, write, and understand English. If you don't understand English, how do you know what the freaking road signs say when they say lanes closed, stop sign, no trucks this exit, construction, trucks must use left lane? How do you understand that? That's what I don't understand.
And people are calling him racist for that.
And the Democratic states, if that offends you, I'm sorry, but will give the driver's license test in 11 different damn languages. But yet FMCSA says you must read, write, and understand English. So for that, I'm a racist. But when you're on YouTube and you're growing as fast as we are, you're going to have haters. That's just all there is to it.
If you have thick skin, don't be a driver. Or thin skin, don't be a driver.
That's the
I
truth.
feel your pain. Yeah, no kidding.
What'd she say?
If you have thin skin,
okay,
don't be a driver.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I don't butt into other people. Now, if I'm loading beside somebody and they're loading it or they're chaining it wrong, strapping it down, I will walk over and say, hey, how long you been driving? Oh, I've been driving 3 months. Okay, well, you're doing this wrong. Would you like me to show you how to do it correctly? And I've had people say yes, and I've had people say no. That's fine. But I told one guy he was going to California, he was loading his load, and he was loading steel. And there was gaps, 8 inches, 6, 8 inches, whatever, in between the steel beams where they were not touching. So when he put his straps on there, the only thing that was held down was the outside of those I-beams. The middle I-beams were not touching. They were not secured. They were not strapped down. They were nothing. He didn't run a figure 8 through them. He didn't do nothing. And I told him, I said, you need to put some wood, some vertical pieces of wood in between those I-beams and have the forklift screw them together to where everything is touching, everything is tight, your shit's secured. He's like, no, I don't want to do it that way. I said, which way are you going? He said, I'm going to California. I said, good, because I'm going to the East Coast, because I don't want to be anywhere near you, because you slam on that brakes and that I-beam is going to go all the way through that headache rack and through that cab, and it's going to kill your ass. That's all I can do. You don't want to learn? I'm not going to force you. I'm not gonna.
You can lead a horse to water.
I'm not gonna put you in a headlock and make you do it my way. But, you know, I will tell you if it's a safety issue. I will tell you. I will not get in your face. I will not cuss you out. I will not do anything else. But I will tell you, you're doing that wrong and you're unsafe. But that's all I can do. I don't get anybody else's business. The only other time that I have stepped in was there was a driver hitting on a cashier at a TA, and she had politely told him no 3 or 4 times, and he kept on, and I told him, dude, she had told you no, that's enough, you need to go. But for the most part, you know, I'm a likable guy. I can be an asshole, but I can also be the friendliest person you've ever met. So it just depends on you. I treat you the way you treat me. The old adage.
Don't come at him.
The old adage
the
of
way you
treat
wanna
people
get
the
it.
way you want to be treated is true. But if you start off on the wrong foot with me first, don't come at me. I had a security guard come at me one time in this truck. And boy, let me tell you something. I've also gotten banned from a shipper and a receiver. You want to be an ass, I can be an ass right back. But I don't ever start off that way. Never.
Only so much you can take.
That's right. I'm just American. There's only so much you can push me so far.
We're Texan.
Yeah.
We're Texan.
I'm not American, I'm Texan.
We're our own country down
I don't know.
here.
If you're new, if you're just joining us, say hey.
I don't know who all's on here.
I don't know. We got 8 people. Is that 8 or 6?
I say 6. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. So
I need new spectacles, y'all. These
2 people on here we don't know.
these glasses are 2 years old and they're scratched all to hell, so I need new glasses. But this is, hand me my phone. I've got the new Samsung Fold thing. So looking at y'all's, these phones over here, I can read mine just fine. She says, "Hi, lurkers. Everyone at least hit the mic." At least say hi. You know, hell. Oh my God.
What?
Message restricted. Jesse, what did you say?
Uh-oh.
It's your sister.
Is it?
Yeah. Message restricted. Go to channel, report, put user in
What'd you
timeout.
say, Jesse?
Oh, that's how you do it. You click on them, and we can report her. Jesse, we can put you in timeout. Ah,
That's my sister, Sandy. My baby sister.
her good. That's her good sister.
What are you doing, sis? I don't know what happens.
I don't know. It says message restricted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not showing me on mine either. I don't know.
I gotta see you next weekend. Oh. It's about time for
It
bed.
is about time for bed. But we
Yeah,
can't
then
go
my
now.
sister-
Your sister just got on. Shit. Thanks, Jess.
Don't! You're gonna make her get
No.
off. That's funny. She gets on our live to watch us instead of
It
calling.
says that's weird. Your live don't like me.
That's okay.
It's all right.
I like you.
We tolerate you.
He might tolerate you. I like you a lot. I'm about to go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
I drove 662 miles today. I'm tired.
We're in Amarillo, Jesse. I know we've been saying that for an hour, Dawn. Shut up.
Don't you yell at me. Don't use that tone.
No, it's okay. You can leave him on when you're wanting to yell at him. He said sorry about the caps.
I don't care. I use caps in everything I do. If you watch my videos, everything's in caps.
Yeah. The titles are, especially on his rants.
You know, that's the thing. That's what people want to watch, is me bitching about something. And then they get on to me for bitching.
Jesse and Dawn know you. You like to bitch.
I don't like to bitch.
Yes, you do.
I'm right. Everybody else is wrong.
That's funny. Oh.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Hey, Jesse, we're going live at noon tomorrow for trying to do
At least 30 days.
Trying to do the 30
We already
days.
told her. We just
I
didn't
know.
tell her when it was starting.
I'm telling her it's starting tomorrow at noon. We got on here to test the internet and to make sure it was going to work where we're at, because the internet's not very good here. But it's been working now. I don't know how long we've been on here.
We've been on here for
I don't know. It doesn't tell me.
damn near 2 hours.
Constructive criticism, not bitching.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd she
no,
say?
I know better.
What's that next one?
Jesse says, how come you can cuss and my sweet message gets blocked? Maybe it's because it wasn't a sweet message.
I don't know.
This is going to be fun.
Text her phone and tell us what you said.
Yeah, text my phone. Tell me what you said, that it wouldn't let go on there.
Yeah.
That's
Especially
hilarious.
because you're going to be on part of this. What'd she
You
say?
two seem like good, down-to-earth people, and I can relate to you because I'm familiar with trucking. Even if you weren't familiar with trucking, we are good, down-to-earth people.
I like to think we are.
I know I am.
I mean, I have some standards. Don't get me wrong. It took me...
Most good, down-to-earth people do.
It took me 2 showers tonight to get my ass clean. I go into the first shower and turn on the water. Now, mind you, I've already done everything people do before they get in the shower. And I'm standing there, and I turn on the shower, and oh, good, it's hot water. Yeah, all hot. The valve was stuck. And so I turned it off, turned it back on. Now it's all cold. Turn it off, turn it back on. Now it's just a dribble. And I mean a dribble. And so had to
the
get...
little thing was stuck.
The valve was sticking. And then there was... I get dressed again. Come out in the hallway, and the guy in the shower 2 doors down, his shower water wouldn't even come on. So we had to play musical showers. It took me over an hour just to get showered. But it's all how the people, you know, at TA would have been an ass about it.
Yeah.
Here at the pilot, you know, they were great. They're very apologetic. They did what they had to do. They found, you know, they got showers clean for
That
us.
could have had something to do with, we brought them back a brisket sandwich from Rudy's, though. So
Yeah, we brought
those
back...
two girls.
We brought back both of the workers here a sandwich and didn't make them pay for it. So
Yeah, they asked us to... Well, one of them asked us to bring her a sandwich, and she would pay us for it when we got back. And then the other one asked her if she wanted one. She's like, I don't have money. Y'all don't need to do that. So we just went ahead and bought them both and then told them Merry Christmas. Just told them not to worry about paying back. So
we occasionally will do random acts like that.
Appreciative of that.
You know, so
I like being nice to people sometimes.
it's all how you treat us.
It's not even that for me.
Well,
Because
they let me pull in and drop the trailer, and
I don't-
they usually most of the time they'll let you, but they're not supposed to. You're not supposed to pull in, drop your trailer, and drive away. But we always ask, because some places, you know,
It's usually just to run to Walmart to get groceries or to
Walmart
run
or
grab
dinner.
a bite to eat.
So we went down to Rudy's, worst Rudy's I've had
Ever.
ever. And the last time we was here, it was one of the best Rudy's.
And it wasn't a bad flavor, it was just the meat was really
It was
tough.
tough,
It was
which is
just tough.
unusual.
So,
So,
oh well. I got a kicking headache.
shit. I said we was going to get on here and do a quick live. It's been 2 hours.
I figured it would be. I could have done laundry by now.
Well, take the phone, go do laundry.
Fuck that.
I'll get to sleeping.
No, I'm not doing laundry tonight. I'll get up and do it early in the morning, so I don't have to do it on the live tomorrow. I'm hoping to have the truck clean before the live starts too. I don't want to be cleaning while we've got the live going. Although
You gotta have. I don't know who's playing at noon tomorrow.
we're
but
playing at 4, aren't we?
We're playing at 3:30. Yeah, y'all get to witness me during a Cowboy game.
He's going to be pretty tame though, because I've told him he can't watch football in public, but he's going to have to tone it down for the live stream. So he's not going to say his usual bad words that he says.
I have mellowed. What she was telling y'all earlier about my temper and shit, I have mellowed out so much.
A lot. Grandbabies will do that to you. We've got 4 beautiful grandbabies. 3 girls
Yes,
and a
Sandy,
boy.
Cowboys.
Heck yeah.
I have been a Cowboys fan. I am 49 years old. I've been a Cowboys fan for 99 years. I've been a Cowboys
We're
fan.
Texas Rangers fans too.
I have been a Cowboys fan since 1960. 14 years before I was born. Now, granted, yes, I know I live in Loserville, but it's technically not Loserville anymore because the Rangers won the World Series. But you live in Houston. Must say. No offense to you. Don't know you, but Houston.
She's like, oh boy, I'm gonna like you. I can't stand the Cowboys.
Okay, well, again, no offense, but do you root for a team that, this is their best year in the last 15 years? Or do you root for a baseball team that cheats? Just saying. I don't know what it is about Houston. Can I?
What?
Everybody who lives in Houston cheats. Houston Astros cheat. My daughter-in-law. Sorry,
damn.
that just came out.
Damn.
Yeah, that was spicy. I don't mind Houston. I don't like the traffic.
We're gonna have a food fight. Hey, we've done that in Fuddruckers. We have.
Oh my God!
He did.
Let me tell y'all.
A girlfriend of mine.
We went to Fuddruckers with me and her, our 3 kids, and a family friend, Toby, and her husband Raymond, and their 2 kids. And we're out on the patio, and this is at the Fuddruckers at the Irving Mall when it was still there.
She don't mind. She don't pick teams.
And
then how can you hate on the Cowboys?
And
Jenna
we
knows
got
what my grandbaby is going to be. She has to hold the secret until the gender reveal in 3 weeks. I can't wait to be a Mimi.
the grandkids are the best. You skip right over the kids and go straight to grandkids.
No shit.
I've got videos of our grandkids that I need to take time, and we're going to do it when I'm home. We went to dinner with them a couple months ago, and so I filmed them saying, subscribe to my Papa and Nana's channel. And so I need to break that up into little.
I'm going to guess,
whatever.
Jesse, you're going to have a boy.
Is that what Jessie said? Jessie can't wait to be a Mimi?
Yeah. Jessie says Jenna knows what her grandbaby's going to be. She has to hold the secret until the gender reveal in 3 weeks. I can't wait to be a Mimi.
Ah.
I bet it's going to be a boy. And I have not talked to Jenna, so I have no idea for real.
We don't talk to Jenna. We don't talk to Dylan. We don't talk to anybody.
In Hooters and Grandy's? Damn.
But let me tell you, at Fuddruckers, it was so bad. There was mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, honey mustard dripping from the ceiling. We're covered in it. And I go by the manager and I said, hey, somebody had a food fight out there in your patio room. You might want to get that shit cleaned up. And we walked out the freaking door.
Covered in this shit.
We were covered. I mean, it was so bad we had to throw our clothes away.
Have they picked names yet, Jesse? Jesse's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good one.
I don't know if you ever met Toby.
I think Sarah might have been there.
I believe Sarah and Danny were there.
I think they might have. I know that.
I believe Sarah and
Toby
Danny
and Raymond
were
were there.
I believe Sarah and Danny were there.
That's back when Sarah was saying.
I believe you, Sarah, and Toby were the 3 mostly covered in shit.
I think Toby started it.
Toby and you both started it.
Yep.
But have they picked names yet, Jesse? Do you know what their names are going to be if it's a boy or a girl? She's definitely team boy. Boys to me are just
well.
easier.
How many boys are there? There's not that many boys. They're all girls.
I can't really say.
Other than Jason's youngest, what's his name?
Jasper.
Yeah. Other than him, Dylan, Matt, right?
Yeah, I think
you got Matt, Dylan, and Jasper.
I think that's it. Yeah. That is just 4 of them, right, Jess? Yeah, I believe so.
She's not sure about names yet. On my mother's side, Sissy was the first girl grandbaby in freaking forever. Forever. I'm 5 ever. I think that's why she doted on Sissy so much.
I was going to say, boys are easier, but I had a perfect daughter because she was the
You had a
easiest
perfect
female.
daughter. I did not.
She was the easiest child I've ever seen.
Out of all 3 of them, she was the worst for me. I looked at her, y'all. I'd look at her. Doesn't matter what age. Look at her. She'd cry.
Oh, yeah, Suede, too, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Suede.
You know he graduated boot camp, right? He's out of his AI now. Him and Sarah flew home on the same plane.
That ought to have been interesting.
Thursday.
We didn't make it. We didn't make it down there, by the way.
I wanted to make it, and we were stuck in Illinois or Ohio.
I don't know.
We were like 1,000 miles away.
Well, we were in Kentucky.
There was no way
Kansas?
we would have made it.
I don't know. I don't know where we were. I don't know.
But he said he'll be at Grandma's and Papa's on the 23rd, so.
I don't know how he's going to get there. Maybe Willie?
Keith will probably have to go get him.
I don't know. But if she shows up for this live, it's going to be entertaining. Let me tell you.
Jesse, are we going to have some family dysfunction at our party on Saturday or what?
I think it'll be fine.
I don't know. We'll see.
We're not going to be there.
If there's going to be any dysfunction in this live stream, it's going to be either at my parents' house or between you and me in this truck. I don't think there'll be any other dysfunction.
Although we are going to Matt and Sarah's Christmas Eve, and Sarah will be there.
I don't think there'll be dysfunction there. I don't think there'll be. More than likely, yes.
Jesse, you want to talk about dysfunction? If you have Sarah, my daughter-in-law, or my grandbaby mama, on Facebook, get on there and see what she was putting on there today.
She posted pictures of her boyfriend with the grandbabies.
Yep.
And Roxy at lunch.
Yep.
Matthew's okay with it though. I'm still not over it.
I'm treating it as when your grandma that's been fighting, dying for 10 years finally dies, and it's finally over, and she wasn't who she was for the last 5 or 6 years and all that. That's what I'm treating this as. I can't do nothing about it. They don't want me to do nothing about it. So I have no say in it. But, you know, like mother, like daughter. That's all I can say.
I've been pretty emotional over that shit today.
Yeah, she was crying about it today.
Pretty bad.
But we finished raising her.
Having a hard
We
time
taught
with
her
it.
what a family dynamic is supposed to be like.
And it's not so much so that she's no longer my son's woman. I think it's so much so as she doesn't treat us like mom and dad anymore.
She don't call us. She don't have anything to do with us
I haven't talked to her
anymore.
on the phone but once in like 6 or 8 months.
Yeah. She used to call us every day.
That, I think, is the hardest for me. It's like she broke up with us too when her and Matt broke up. It's like, she broke up with us too. It's like, okay. Oh well.
It is
what it is. Can't fix it. Steven says as long as Matt's happy.
As long as Matt's happy and the girls are good, that's all I can hope for. I'm not, you know. It's. I don't know.
Dysfunction, y'all. Dysfunction.
I don't want to have to put my 2 cents worth in both of my sons' relationships. It's bad enough I have to do it on my younger one. I don't even know why I waste my breath with that.
We love you, Dylan.
We like you, Savannah.
Is Matt keeping the girls? No, Matt's still working.
How many hours do you have for us to tell you that ordeal?
What?
How that shit's happening.
No, I mean...
When Matt's at work, Sarah has the girls at their house. When Matt's home from work, because my son, for those that don't know, my son he works on electrical turbine generating plants, electrical plants. And so he's gone, you know, he may be on a job for a week, he may be on a job for 3 months. And so when he comes home, then now he gets the house and the girls stay with him, and she goes and sleeps wherever.
Stays with her cousins or whoever, because she's got a lot of family in Conroe.
And for right now, that's how they want it.
Pretty much.
It is what it is.
I don't know. And I know if you guys our parents, y'all are gonna feel, you know, the same way, or at least this is how I feel. I can't fix their hurts and pains anymore like I used to with a kiss on their boo-boo. So it breaks my heart that I can't.
I need
fix
you to
what
kiss my
ails
boo-boo.
their problems, you know. I can't fix their problems anymore, so it really kills me and tears me up. So
You kiss my boo-boo?
you are a boo-boo, a big damn boo-boo,
Start kissing.
and a pain in my ass. Anyways, that's probably enough family drama for the night.
Well, without family, you wouldn't have drama, and without drama, you wouldn't have family, so...
I guess.
I don't have any family.
Yeah.
I don't have any family.
Real life off and such. Yeah, I have to agree.
The only family I have is her family, and I made the mistake of telling my Jesse, you'll get a kick out of this. I told my mother-in-law the other day, I was like, well, if Melissa dies before me, I said, y'all will never see me again. And she's like, what do you mean?
She
I was
got
like,
pissed off.
well, y'all ain't my family. She's my family. Y'all just came along with it. But if she's no longer with us, then, and Keisha got pissed.
Yeah,
Let me
she
tell you.
did.
She chewed my ass for about 20 minutes.
Jesse's like, excuse you?
See? Y'all, if Melissa wasn't there, y'all would not want me at no damn Christmas party. Don't lie. Don't lie for YouTube. It's not nice.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Sandy's laughing too. That's greatness. Now, he has a brother, an older brother. And we think he has a stepbrother. We're not really sure about the stepbrother. I know he's got a couple older brothers from his father's side of the family, but he's never met them.
Never met them. Never met.
But his oldest brother, when his mama died
What's
in
his name
2010,
up in Washington?
Eric.
Eric.
But his older brother, his mom and his mom's son, his mom's other son.
My stepbrother. Half-brother.
Your
Excuse me,
half-brother.
half-brother. Eric would be a stepbrother
in
if he was.
2010, when his mama died, his brother, after the funeral, told him, you know.
I called him 6 months after the funeral, let him know that my mother's father died. And he's like, thanks for calling and let me know. You killed my mother, so call me when you're dead. Have a good life.
And he hasn't seen or spoke to his brother since 2010.
July 4th of 2010.
We found out about 2 weeks ago.
No, July 8th of 2010.
We found out about 2 weeks ago that his wife died.
My
The
sister-in-law.
second week in November, she had a brain aneurysm and she died.
54 years
And
old.
I can't find his number or whatever to try to call and, you know,
We know where he lives, supposedly, but
see if he's okay or
he don't want
see if
nothing
the
to do with
boys are
me, so I'm not
okay.
going to waste my time.
So,
We weren't close growing up anyway.
oh well. So his mom's
There's always one in
deceased.
one family.
His mom is deceased. His father died.
My
when he
father
was
died
3
when I
months
was
old.
3 months old.
His stepdad, after his mom died, his stepdad got him a girlfriend and
Years after, it wasn't immediate.
has pretty much just blown him off and has done whatever that heifer has wanted him to do. So he doesn't have a relationship with Steven or his grandkids anymore. So Steven doesn't have family other than my family.
They
so
making people's move. Ha 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 ha.
Who's making people move?
Security.
Oh, are they?
Come try to make me move.
We got the thing
I
up.
know.
They're not going to make us move. But, yeah, our life, just normal, everyday Joe Blows. What you doing?
What? I ain't got to move. I'm in the handicap spot, sir. I'm in the handicap spot. You look underneath.
Yeah, I made sure.
I don't do that. I don't have one. I'm just saying. I know I'm in the handicap spot. That's fine. That's fine. But when you walked over here, you gave me the motion to move. That's fine.
What numbers?
What's your truck number?
449.
Okay, it's not on the list. So I have to tell you to move. But you're telling me you're in a handicap. But if I was you, and in our situation,
Right.
I would have said, okay, sir, this is the reason I have to move. And I would have said, well, this is from corporate. They're telling us that we have to turn about.
That's fine.
So he just jumped the gun. Sorry.
But the only reason I did that is when you walked over here, you did this.
I know because some of those people just park there and they
Right, because people are stupid.
He
But
is
I'm
a
not
family
stupid.
man. Yeah, really.
So if there's a problem with me parking right here, I will be happy to go in there and talk with management.
Maybe.
I'm a manager too,
Okay.
but I'm not one of the truckers that call in. So I mean, I fully come on.
Handicap is first come, first served. They can bite it.
You're right. But it's all I want you to do. So they can't call in to have them come out fucking with you. If you will, go in and my other manager there, let him write the truck number down and put a handicap spot so when they come in, they can
I will.
for our passport.
I will.
Can they not see the damn thing from the front of the truck?
I'm not a trucker.
Oh, you know what the problem is?
I'm not a trucker.
You know what the problem is I'm not hooked up to my trailer. So I'm not far enough back for them to be able to see the blue square. I bet you that's what it is. I'll just hook up to the trailer and then. But then again, the truckers that are bitching probably can't speak English. Did I say that? Hey, you're live on YouTube. You're right. This guy trying to make me move, y'all. Say hi.
What's up, man?
Now I'll go in with my thing.
Yeah, just go let my other manager know.
I will.
If it is handicap, you're right.
This is handicap.
You got all right to be there. Nobody else can move, but I don't even give a fuck. I be telling people, man, fuck y'all. I ain't gonna come out there and tell y'all to move. I know y'all, I don't give no fuck.
Well,
We just got a call from corporate because somebody called them. They said somebody in their parking spot because they rather been online.
it ain't me.
It ain't me.
I'll say she'll go in.
I'll go in. I'll take my driver's license and shit.
All right.
Hand me my wallet.
Come over here trying to make me move. I don't know who you think you are.
That's the one that told me I smelled good.
He ain't no damn manager. Don't give me no shit. I'm management too.
Oh, I'll be back, y'all. Jesse went to bed. Love you, sis. Oh. Do you need anything while I'm in there?
I need to go to bed. That's the stuff. The thing.
Where'd they go?
What?
Up there.
The thing is with the truck stops nowadays is they have reserved parking, and so you can call ahead, yada yada yada, reserve a spot if you know you're getting in late. There's twice as many trucks on the road right now, in case y'all don't know, than parking spots. So they're estimating there's 6 million trucks on the road and only 3 million parking spots. And so parking, depending on where you're at, what city, is gold. And so these truck stops, every major truck stop except for Love's has instituted reserved parking. And their handicap spot is in the middle of their reserved row. And he came over here and he's like, you gotta move. And that's when I don't have to move. She has a handicap placard and for her back. And so if there is not a closer spot to the store, then I will park there. Legal, it's right, it's wrong, whatever you want to think about it. But it is what it is. We have the right to use it, and when I need to use it, I will. When her back is acting up, I will use it. All there is to it. So, Sandy needs some Cheetos. Yeah, she has 3 or 4 degenerating discs in her back, and she's had the nerves burned and all kinds of different procedures done. And they finally implanted some kind of a device in her back that it's basically like a TENS machine, if you know what a TENS machine is, but it's inserted into her back and the leads go to her spine, and it tricks the nerves into focusing on the electrical waves instead of sending pain messages to the brain or something. I don't know, but she gets out here and she tries to help me, and she winds up hurting herself. And so, she's got medicine for it and all this bunch of stuff. And I've told her since we started doing the YouTube channel, especially since we're growing so fast, that I don't want her doing anything. Most drivers don't have help. I want her focusing on filming. So, she was a manager at Walmart, and then she went to be a manager at Murphy's gas station, and that ended her working career because she can't do heavy stuff. I mean, she can, every now and then she'll pull a chain from the trailer up to the truck, but I don't like her to do that. I carry the laundry in when she does laundry, and then I'll time it in about 2 hours. I'll go wandering off in there, and about that time she's done, I carry it back out here. I don't allow her, or I try not to, she argues with me, but I don't allow her to do strenuous activities. I don't want her helping me load. I don't want her helping me tie down, strap down, unchain, chain up, all that stuff. Now, one thing I will have her do is if I'm throwing straps from the driver's side to the passenger side, I'll have her hook it, and I'll tell her where to put it. But she's not throwing straps. She's running a buckle through it. It's not that big of a deal. A 3-year-old can do it, and it's not going to hurt her. But since we're growing so fast, we hit 1,000 subscribers last Sunday night at 8 o'clock during the football game, during the Cowboys whooping of the Eagles. And since then, we have gotten over, hang on, I'll tell you. We have gotten, since last Sunday night, which is 6 days, we've gotten another 725 subscribers. So, I guess I'm doing something right on the YouTube algorithm that they're liking. I don't know. But my hope is to grow this channel and in 4 or 5 years retire. We're going to buy an RV, go see the stuff we're passing now, and transition the channel over to everything RV, where we go, what we do, all that bunch of stuff. How can you RV on a budget, where you don't have to be in an RV park every night, stuff like that. Because YouTube, Dawn says 1,700, and it, on my end, on my analytics, shows 1,724. If you look right there. So, but a lot of people do the RV thing, and a lot of people are doing the YouTube thing, and that's great. More power for you. However you want to make your money, that's fine. But not a lot of people are doing it on a budget. They're going from RV park to RV park to RV park to RV park, and I don't want to do that. I don't like people that much. I want to go see what we want to go see, and then we're going to go be by ourselves out on Bureau of Land Management and stuff like that. We want to be, out by ourselves. I don't mind people, but I don't have to be around people. So, but that's another 4 or 5 years down the road, hopefully 4. So that's our plans. But we want to go see, every presidential library and a bunch of museums and every football stadium and every baseball stadium. We're big baseball fans and football fans. So it would be kind of cool to go see Wrigley Field and the nostalgic of Yankee Stadium. Even though we're not getting to see the old one, it's the new one. It's still, they still have stuff from the old one in the new one. I like history, so presidential libraries are a must for me. Which is funny. We have a presidential library in Dallas, and I've never been to it, and we live 2 hours from Dallas and used to live 45 minutes from Dallas. So, it's real important to me, but just don't have the time. But, it is what it is. That's our plans. But, they're apt to change, but that part's not going to change. We're the RV part. Unless something happens to one of my kids that I have to raise grandkids, we're doing the RV. So that would be the only way that would change. Unless she killed me, and then she would just live with my daughter. That may be what happens, is she hits me in the head with a frying pan one night. Chain binder or something. But yes, like that thing with that guy telling people to move is he didn't even check. He immediately told me, "You gotta go." No, I don't gotta go either. I mean, technically, I guess if they wanted to kick me out of here, it's private property. They can do that, but you know, that's the good thing about having a little bit of a platform that, you know, you can stand on now. But that being said, that's what's wrong with the world today, is everybody has an opinion, and they have a way to voice their opinion, even when their opinion, I guess your opinion can't be wrong. It can be stupid, but not wrong. So I think that's part of what's wrong with the world today. Did we lose everybody? No. Well, we still got 6 people on here. I don't know who the hell they are. If you haven't said hey, say hey. You found us watching shorts. Thank you. I have, we've been doing the channel for 4.5 months, and I've got almost 250 videos out already, shorts and regular videos. My regular videos aren't getting the traction that my shorts are getting, but the shorts are good for bringing people to your channel, getting you subscribers, yada, 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 and it'll come. I didn't think this channel would be doing this well. This is actually my second channel. I started my first channel April or May, and it was one of those sleep channels that you can listen to. Thank you, Sandy. I started making one of those sleep channels because at first I didn't want to be on camera. So I started a sleep channel of, you know, the fan noises and the water noises and the babbling brook noises and stuff like that. And that channel, I've gotten 30 subscribers out, and I've put out, I don't know, 60, 75 videos on that channel. It just hadn't done nothing. There's a lot of people on there that are doing it, and they're killing it. I mean, there are millions and millions and millions of views and millions of subscribers, and they're making a lot of money on it. And so I have a couple drivers that I've been mentoring for the last couple years, and they're like, "Dude, you're funny as hell," which I don't think I'm funny. But they're like, "You really need to do a YouTube channel, and you know, just put out your knowledge, you know, show people how to do stuff right, and you know, show your everyday life. It'll be a hit." And it took us a little bit to get going, but we're averaging right now a little bit more than 100 subscribers a day. This is the first time right now, in case y'all wonder, that I have let her walk around a truck stop at night that I can't see her. Normally I don't let her do that. But there's only about that far that I can't see. So it's right at the corner of the building where the door is. But I don't, well, thank you, Sandy. I don't usually let her walk around the truck stop at night by herself. Normally, though, we're closer to the door. Why they put this spot where they put it, I have no idea, because there's much closer spots. But we might move tomorrow once this place clears out. I don't know. We may stay right here. So, like I said a while ago, I don't know who's on here, who's not. If you haven't say hey, say hey. I feel like I'm sitting here talking to myself, which I do that anyway. All truck drivers do. We got up at, I think we got up at 5:30 or 6 this morning, and we were north of, we were 90 miles north of Kansas City, Missouri this morning. And now we're Amarillo, Texas. And there was a shortcut I could have taken through the back roads through Kansas and Oklahoma, but in my experience, those are never good roads. Some people just like to watch. I can't. That's the thing about, wait. Don, I believe that. I have conversations with myself too. Every day. My wife will sit over here and we have these headphones that they fit over your ears. I don't want to break hers. We both have a set. But they're bone conducting headphones, because you can't talk on the phone while you're driving a truck. They have to be hands free, and so these are bone conducting. But she'll put hers on, Bluetooth it to her phone, and she'll watch videos, and she's got some kinds of stories or something that she listens to. I don't know what the hell she does, but I'll sit over here and have a conversation with myself, and then she'll get mad and she'll hit the pause. What did you say? It's like talking to myself, not you. And then you'll turn them off for a little while, and we've been together so daggone long. There's really nothing left to talk about, other than YouTube or what we're going to do with the RV. And guys, we have planned this RV thing out to. We even made an Amazon list, and I may have said this already. We have this Amazon, because you know how you put stuff in Amazon and save it for later. We got about $25,000 worth of shit in Amazon that we want for the RV, and she's already picked out her dishes and her pots and pans, and we're going to get electric bicycles, and we're going to get kayaks, and I have picked out the mechanical side of it, as far as the hoses and the hose reel and the electrical cords and the power, the surge protectors, and stuff like that, and tools that I want and all this. But that's how bored we've been. She's picked out towels, bed linens. We don't even know what size bed we're getting, but she's got bed linens in there. We've got a gold panning set, a sluice box. We're going to go panning for gold, which I actually think would be a very good thing, a cool thing to do, to where I can say, yeah, I've done that, because we're going to be by water. We're going to be by a lot of water. I love to fish, and, without water, you have nothing. And she's making me nervous. She's been gone longer than I think she should be. I may have to grab the phone and go in there and check on her. I know she can take care of herself, but you never know. Worse things have happened in less time. But as Mr. T says, I pity the fool that messes with my wife or my kids. Nope, here she comes. I thought I saw her. That's one thing that will get my feathers ruffled right there. You mess with my wife and my kids, and I can go from, my grandkids call me a big old teddy bear, but I can go from that to a Tasmanian devil in 2.2. She's in there buying something to drink.
You're gonna have to do compliment video or something for this car.
Why?
Give me a sticker.
Why?
I've been in there talking up to 10 and they're like, really? You know, getting all excited and shit. So when you get back out there, there's a QR code on the side of the truck. Scan it. We're going to start a 30-day live stream tomorrow at noon.
What'd they say when you went in there?
He said I was fine. He said you forgot to tell the guy that the
Handicap is on this road?
not reserved, that they're reserved with you with the sticker thing. So, no, he was fine.
You were in there an awful long time. I said,
I
I'm fixing to have to go check on her because I don't usually let you walk around a truck stop at night. Don told me to go check on you about the time you rounded that corner.
I'm going to take the sticker in so they can scan it. They're like, how much is YouTube paying you? I said, nothing yet. I said, but we're trying to get our watch hours up. We need about 2,000 more watch hours. I said, we've got our 1,000 subscribers. I said, it took us 4 months to get to 1,000 and almost 7 days to get to another 1,000. I'll be right back. Give me my phone. Oh, no, you're on it. You're on it.
Here. Hey. Well, she took her phone. I don't know if y'all heard all that, but she's in there promoting my channel instead of being out here where she should be. But that's fine. Every now and then, a minute away makes the heart grow fonderer, I guess. Is that a word? Fonderer? That's one thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody messes with my wife, and like I said a while ago, I would go batshit, ape shit crazy. But I think she could handle her own until she got help. My daughter, on the other hand, my daughter wouldn't need help. I'd stand back and probably film it and put that shit on YouTube. My daughter would whoop somebody's ass. She used to have she would not fight with me when she was younger, but she would fight with me. And I would try to corner her in the kitchen and try to explain to her what she's doing wrong. And let me tell you something. For somebody that's about 5 foot nothing, she would move me, and I'm 6 foot and 250, 275, and she would move me out of the damn way. You could tell me what I'm doing wrong, Dad, but don't corner me in the kitchen. But I'm trying to get your attention. And she could have played center or guard or tackle in football. She really could have. Throwing trash down here in my floor, dead gum woman. That's all right. She cleans the truck. I can't wait to get my new truck, y'all. I can't wait. Who's all on here? If you're on here, say hey, so I know if I can show a picture of the truck I think I'm getting. Uh-oh. Sandy's message was retracted. What does that mean? Y'all want to see a sneak peek of my truck? If this is the truck I'm supposed to be getting, don't tell nobody I did this, y'all. Don't tell nobody. That's supposed to be my new truck. But I'm not positive yet, so don't tell nobody. Oh. Yes, Dawn, I am in her seat. So, I asked for a 4-axle truck, but those had to be special order, and it would take in about a year to get. Unless it was used, and my company will not buy a used truck. So, what are you doing? You're going to get in trouble, probably. But I really doubt our owner.
It's freaking cold out here.
I really doubt the owner of this company is on my YouTube live at midnight.
They were cool.
What all they say?
I told him, I did tell that guy. I was like, I'm sorry he went to jumping before.
I didn't. He got out of that thing and was going, you got to move. No, I do not. Technically, like I told 5 people that are fans, or 3 people that are fans, technically I'm on private property. If they came out and told me to move, I'd have to technically move. But they wouldn't. Are the 2 girls not in there anymore?
No, they're gone. I said, what are you doing? You're going to get into trouble.
That is a pretty son of a bitch, though, let me tell you.
Yeah, I like that it's Boise colors.
I like the chrome. We got to get more chrome.
Oh, my gosh.
Got to get more chrome.
Oh, my hands
So what all they say?
Nothing. He was like, because I told him, I was like, well, he told me to come in, make sure my truck number is with you. He's like, it ain't going to be reserved if you're not in reserved. I said, I know, but he told me to make sure our number was in there.
For the handicap spot.
Yeah. But he's like, no, you're good. As long as you got that, you're good. Okay.
I think because I'm not hooked up to the trailer, they can't see the blue.
Yeah, they can. That blue square is in the whole front of the truck right here.
Well,
I don't know how.
dumb.
Then somebody's stupid.
But what I want to know is how can a truck driver pulling through here write down truck numbers that are not reserved, unless he wrote down the ones that don't have the receipt in the window.
Yeah, but if you reserve them online, you don't get receipts.
Exactly, but you're supposed to go in and check in and let them know you're here.
I don't know.
I think reserved parking is bullshit.
Kudos to Loves for not doing
reserved. But reserved parking is bullshit because.
Anyways,
hang on. Because we pay so much money for fuel, and let me tell you something. You walk into a Pilot, TA, Flying J, Loves, any of the truck stops.
I gave them the sticker so they might
and
scan it and get on.
If you go to their hot case and you want to get 3 chicken fingers, 3 chicken strips, $10. If you want fries with that, it's another $4. The shit is thank you, Sandy. Thank you. The prices out here are ridiculous.
That's all over the country.
The last Big Mac I ate was $18 for the meal. 18 smackaroonies for a Big Mac.
Anyways, the Pilot out here in Amarillo, it's very big. It appears to be clean. The people inside were great. They were nice. So shout out to the guys inside. I don't know if you guys are getting on or not, but shout out to you guys.
No, there's only 5 people on, and we know who 4 of them are. And so one of them is a lurker, won't say howdy.
They're probably fell asleep.
He might have. It may be Dylan. He may have turned his phone on when he went to work and just left his phone laying. I don't know. So,
anyway,
are you ready to go to bed?
Yeah, I'm ready to get on my phone and play on my phone for a few minutes. So my
All right, guys, we're gonna get off, but
yeah, watch your mouth, asshole.
We're gonna get off of YouTube.
I'm not getting off.
That reminded me of that thing from Larry the Cable Guy when that guy got his ass glued to the toilet seat in Lowe's bathroom. Help me, I can't get off. Anyway, sorry. I'm tired.
Butt dialed.
Anyway, we're gonna get up. We're gonna sign off for right now. We'll be back on at noon tomorrow.
Or right around noon. It might be a little before. It might be a little
we may do a little bit before.
Noon.
But I'm ready to go to bed. So I'm sorry to be the party pooper, but I'm ready to go to bed.
Night, Dawn. Thanks for hanging out with us for a
appreciate
while.
everybody that showed up,
Sandy.
everybody that said hey.
Yeah, everybody that's on here. Appreciate it.
I do. That's one thing, Sandy. I sleep better in this truck than I sleep at home.
Yeah.
Which home most of the time is my daughter's house, but like I said earlier, I sleep in the truck when we go home. So I gotta have that rumble. So anyway, we will see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the time and the interaction. I really enjoy this. I really do.
Yeah, I like talking back and forth. Now we need to get on a group phone message chat.
That would drive me batshit crazy.
Well, it would drive you batshit crazy, but it wouldn't drive me batshit crazy because I sit over there doing nothing all damn day. So I can
you
sit
sit over
there
here and you look pretty, but other than that, you don't do nothing.
Right.
So.
Y'all have a good night. Love you guys.
What is that emoji she did? I can't see that.
It looks like a blushing face.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.